Yay!
We are
Welcome.
here.
There we go.
Hello.
Joining us again is our illustrious cast of characters. Part of me wonders if I should have y'all introduce yourselves as your characters at the start of sessions. How do we feel about that, potentially, as a thing?
I introduce myself as Bible Man.
No, you may not, because that'll get even more confusing when you're already 2 other people. 3 other people.
Plus, we have copyright issues because you know that has one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Even
evidently,
uttering the
there's a
name
review.
Bible Man, all the
Yeah,
Bible Man
personally.
lawyers just their ears perk up as soon as they hear his name.
Oh my word. Okay. So, who
Who's going first?
do you all want to introduce yourselves as your characters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll start from who is leftmost on my screen. Victor, would you like to go first?
What?
Ashoka. Nick.
Oh, wait, me? Oh.
That's your person's name is Victor. Do you
I
remember
literally
this?
thought that was someone else.
Okay, so how are we introducing ourselves? Like, who exactly?
You can just... So the way I have it technically on screen at all times is your traveler and your character. Your traveler being your quote-unquote real person, and your character being your quote-unquote character.
Should we just give both of them?
If you
Hi,
want.
I am Nick, is that right? Am I saying that?
You can! Okay,
All right,
you
that
know
is
what?
me.
I should have brought this up as an
I-
idea before we started, and I apologize.
No, this is perfectly fine. I play, I guess, Victor. I forgot about that. Who is also Ashoka,
Okay,
but also not Gregnet, but I also play Gregnet.
there we go. Very
Was I
good.
supposed to? Was I supposed to do the voices? It's too late.
If you
Moving on.
okay,
You-
Cody, you're next on my screen. Who is your traveler and who is your character?
my traveler is Veronica,
Yeah.
and I am playing Vorgana, the Oh yeah, I'm also Cody. And Vorgana is the half-orc cleric, who's just trying to find his dad. Gosh darn it!
Oh yeah.
You pesky
Yep.
dad, where are you?
Brilliantly put.
Where are you?
Max, you're next on my screen. Do you want to introduce your traveler and your character, please?
Yeah. I'm Max. My traveler is Harrison, and he plays Vincent / Hellwind in the Traveler's game of D&D.
Yeah.
Natalie.
Hello, I'm Natalie. My traveler's name is Edgar / Poncho, and he plays Pam, the tiefling who is huge stress case all the time. Thank you.
All right. Darius, would you care to go? Who is your traveler and who is your character?
Hi, I'm Dennis.
Okay.
My traveler is Darius, right?
Flip it. Your traveler is the
Okay.
doctor.
My traveler is Dr. Ray Von Light.
Yep.
And my traveler is Darius.
Character is Darius, but that is okay. You play both of them. We get you. Ryun, would you care to do the same?
Hello, I'm Ryan, and my character is Rendor,
Uh-huh.
and I may have a traveler.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think we're in the process of discovering that,
Uh-huh.
but Rendor's the barbarian.
Yeah.
Yes.
The barbarian.
The barbarian.
So good.
Yes, and now that we are reacquainted with our illustrious team, who remembers what from last time?
I do.
How you know?
Oh, you do? Okay, regale us. With
Yeah,
your tales.
what happened last time?
I made my illustrious reappearance, and that's pretty much all that happened.
That's the only thing that matters.
That's
As
all
who
that
and in what context?
As Old Man Ashoka, we were all Uh, we're on a beach. No, we
Yep.
were in a forest. Oh,
Yes. Both.
we were. Oh, okay. Um, Rendor was like running with some sort of item. I think Vorgana chased Rendor. There might have been a dragon. There was a lady in a hut that was upset about something. Old Man Ashoka reappeared. Has been gone for like 30 years or something. Is the king of wood or something like that.
Okay.
Not Hellwind. Harrison?
Vincent.
Vincent? See, that's who I thought you were saying first. I thought Vincent was. Never mind.
That's fair. I get you.
Vincent was. No, yeah, Vincent was. Yeah, Vincent was there.
Yes.
And was trying to convince Hut Lady to be like, let's go, let's leave. And she's like, no, I have to stay. Someone's going to come back. And he's like, no, they're not. And then Ashoka's like, I'll help you find something, or I'll tell you what something means, or some sort.
We found the statue of Veronica.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, take
wait,
it
no,
over.
it was-
Take over. Vince,
Take it away.
It was a
So, Matt-
statue that looked similar to Vorgana.
Mm-hmm.
There was a map of some sort.
Yeah, we did. We
was
found a map
destroyed.
to my mask because we found out that she had stolen it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, the comic book wasn't destroyed. Something was destroyed. Rendor burned something, right?
Rendor ripped the book in half. The
Okay.
Iris's notebook.
Yes, Rendor. How about you recount that for us? How did that go down?
I didn't think and I just acted, so I took the book and I ran, and I thought if I ripped it open it would save the people inside, but then just nothing happened, and now I feel a little bit less intelligent than I could have been.
Aw.
No.
And it turned out that there's something on your wrist now. Is that correct?
Yeah, and I have this weird timekeeping device that wraps around my wrist
Uh-huh.
that I hadn't had before, but I saw it in a dream that I had after I ripped the book. But like in the dream, there were like these tablets that had moving things on them and sound,
Mm-hmm.
like moving pictures, and there were weird lights, probably arcane or something like that. And for some reason, I wanted Taco Bell, but I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Don't
very
we
good.
all?
Honestly, the truest assessment of Taco Bell and the cravings for it that there has ever been. Let's see. Darius, what do you recall from last time?
Let's see. So Rendor took the book, he ran into the woods, he tore it up.
Correct.
And Ashoka found some kind of map that showed where Rendor. Wait a minute, no. Where Hellwind's mask was.
Yes, that Pam then went after with a sudden Gregnut.
Sudden greatness.
Oh yeah, and they fought we fought the bean. We fought the tree, and I gained many a beans.
That's right. That's right.
That's right, Gregnut.
And I gained a Hellwind mask.
Correct. You
Yes. And Vincent revoked his need for the mask.
Did. Yes.
No.
In as much as that means currently.
Pam had no idea of this.
Yes. And we will see how it plays out.
We will.
Yes.
Next time on DieRole.
The next time, which is now. And I do believe that we last ended with everyone essentially running back to the edge of the beach where the ship was. Rendor falling, a concerned Vorgana falling after Rendor, who witnessed the watch regrowing on his wrist. Pam and Gregnut rejoining with the received mask and beans. And then Vincent and Ashoka all converging on where Darius had been comforting Iris after she was like, I messed it all up. On the edge of the ship. So we cut to that now. You all run to the same area near the docks towards the ship. What do you do? Who says what first?
Can we get the heck out of here?
Also, yeah,
Do-
we gotta
we-
talk
there's-
about the thing
there's
that's
still
on
a-
Endor's wrist.
Yeah. Wait, what's on Rendor's wrist?
Just take a look for yourself. Just try not to say anything because it might freak him out.
Was that a
Is it-
Rolex?
Is that
Is
a
it
what?
okay if I look at your wrist, Rendor?
Okay. And I take it from hiding out from behind my back, realizing I'm not going to be able to keep this one a secret.
Aw.
Aww.
I
That's
think
some sick ass there.
I'm not going to require a roll for that just because it's strange enough to me as a person in the current culture and it doesn't give me a headache. But that's fine.
That is some sick ice there. Also, some sick problems.
You know what we call that in Fort Wayne? Some sick ice.
Yeah, I display my watch, which I don't know that's what it's called, but
Yeah.
as a player.
Your
Interesting.
timepiece, your modular timepiece.
Rendor, are you feeling okay? Is everything good?
I mean, I just kind of like touch my own hands and my head. I feel like I'm me, but
Mm-hmm.
there's this thing, and I hit it again and watch it reheal itself.
Yeah. The band type changes slightly every time you do that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you want to
That's
make
weird.
an Arcana or
Can-
Medicine check on yourself, Rendor?
Sure, I think I will do Arcana because I'm a little bit smarter than I am wise.
Okay. That tracks.
Can any of us like make an insight check or like an investigation check on
You
this?
can. You can make. You can make a check trying to relate to each of your like skill sets and seeing if it's in regards towards it. Like you could do, like he's doing, you could do a medicine check to make sure he's not being affected physically, an Arcana check to figure out the magic, a religion check to make sure it's not like a god thing that happened, or just an investigation check to like turn his wrist around a bunch and inspect how it works. Okay. So with a 15, all right, here we go. Okay, so with a 15 Arcana, Render, what you are able to tell is that, so there is something familiar about the way that this watch is operating, in that it is similar to how you observed the artifact within the book operating. However, the starker difference comes in the way that it is consistently reforming, because you know that when Darius broke the artifact in the book, it didn't reform on its own, so that's odd. So that's the part you don't understand, and you have this like sneaking suspicion in your gut that it has something to do with the more generalized weirdness that comes from being in the vicinity of this group of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like the book has cursed me for ripping it open. It's just
It's just kind
He's-
of, yeah, what has happened with part of what was contained within it.
all right.
Ashoka, with your 16 medicine check, you can tell that he is like completely healthy. The most amount of damage that this seems to be causing him is the confusion and stress, which, you know, life and an adventure, you're going to get that. It doesn't seem like it's feeding off of his life force, but because of the way that it's behaving, it does super seem like it is tied into him somehow. With that religion check, Vorgana, you're able to kind of figure out, this doesn't seem to be the work of any particular deity, based on what you know, because the whole thing that you last talked to Paylor about in the, like, artifact room was, like, his whole vibe was, I didn't really sanction this to get this far, so I'm gonna lock it down and make it make sense. But now there's a weird time thing on his wrist, potentially. Whatever that actually means. So, it at least doesn't seem like he had something to do with it. And you're not super sure, like, with immediacy, what other, from all the scores of deities there are in the potential D&D universe, who else would have investment in something like that so immediately. So, that is what you know.
Okay.
I
Re-
Wonderful piece of ice there you got, Randor.
Wonder looks around for some ice.
It's just keep
Rendor,
repeating it.
would you mind if I touch it, see if I can get it off or something?
Sure, and I hold my arm out. Yeah.
And I see if I can get it off.
Make a strength check. Well, actually,
Can I assist him?
pardon?
Can I assist him?
You may. Yeah. Make a strength check. Yeah. Do it with advantage if he's assisting.
Okay. I don't suppose athletics would be...
Sure. Give it a shot.
Okay, cool. I have much better athletics.
Okay.
19?
So, you start to, like, pull it off of his wrist. You get, like, an inch away with the band snapping. And then I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no. Okay. Can I get +5 since Pam's nearby?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So 16.
So,
Um,
yeah.
So, as you're pulling out this watch from his wrist, the second you kind of break the skin-to-skin contact in any reasonable manner, you feel this almost like concussive headachy force, like push against the bridge of your nose between your eyes, and almost like a shove back. And you all, including you, Rendor, you watch as, for a few brief moments, it looks like Vincent is hit with almost the same force that usually comes over Rendor when you say stuff around him that you're not supposed to. And the wrist and the watch is back on your wrist, Rendor.
Oh, what was that?
Oh.
So you take 7 psychic damage, Vincent.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
What the heck?
Rendor, where did you get that watch again?
I don't know.
Oh.
I saw it in a dream and I woke up with it after I ripped the book.
Is there, so it's like a traditional wristwatch. Is there a notch or like a knob thing to change the time?
I'll say with your combined checks, it becomes kind of evident after looking over it for a time, that there is. There's a knob to change the time on the side.
Rendor, what's that little knob on the side?
One quick second. Please get a 12. Cool. Iris. Iris is going to insert herself and ask, "I'm sorry. Can I look at your wrist for a little bit longer than a minute?"
Is it gonna cause your brain to hurt too? Because
No.
I'm concerned for your well-being.
She kind of gives you a look that's more knowing than it should be, and she's like, "No, it won't. Don't worry. I just want to cast Identify on it, please."
Oh yeah. I'll just kind of like lay down
Yeah.
on the sand, just leave my wrist there for it
Yeah. So for
10 minutes or whatever.
For Iris to cast Identify, it'll take like 10 minutes. So she's kind of shooing y'all away while she's trying to attend to this problem. If you want to discuss further amongst yourselves or switch to a different problem, she's in the middle of doing that for a minute. For like a
Okay.
Oh, what's the person in the hut's name again?
I believe her name is Milena.
Milena, this is the half orc we wanted to introduce you to. And I gesture to Veronica or Vorgana.
Vorgana, you have seen her before, and at that same time, she kind of got uncomfortably close to you and was like, "You seem familiar," but now she like rushes up to you and like starts pulling at your face with her hands.
I would like to. What should I do right now? I would like to try to be like, Hey, I appreciate that. You wanna check out my face right now. But I need you to take like
Do you-
5 steps back.
Do you know?
Oh.
Roll a persuasion check. She keeps trying to
Yes.
start a sentence and failing, so roll a persuasion check.
No. Out of
I
the
also-
6.
Wow.
Can I don't know if I'd be able to help, but I want to show Vorgana this statue also to kind of be like, this person they might be onto something.
Since the point of the
There might be
persuasion
more
is to
between them.
separate the two of them, if you want to physically insert yourself, I'll call that advantage on the persuasion.
I'm okay. I don't think she has like ill intentions towards Vorgana.
Okay. So yeah, she like steps a little bit away, but it's not 5 feet. It's like 6 inches, and she's like, it's Voryn.
Huh? Yeah, how do you know my dad's name?
And her face just kind of goes blank. Vincent, are you handing Vorgana the little statue?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Vorgana, can you roll an investigation check for me as you look over this thing? I'll give you the
Yes,
basics of it as you're looking at it.
Yes,
So-
I can. Ooh, baby.
Ooh.
Nice.
22.
So it looks like a little, it looks basically like a small, maybe like, what's a good, like a bread loaf sized figure carved out of wood that looks, the longer you look at it, it takes you a minute because it's weird for someone to recognize themselves as a child when they're like in an alternate universe version of their own body. Whatever. But after looking at it, it's definitely you as a kid. And you can tell because it's a specific moment of when you were like chewing on your own small wooden toy that's like a distinct shape that your mom had brought home for you from like someone that she worked with on the guard.
This is a wooden version of me? I'm sorry, I just want to...
Yes, as a child.
This isn't my dad.
It's like as a 3-year-old. It's a
I
wood.
instantly get up to her face and I go like, how do you have this?
He gave
And I'm
it
like
to me.
very stern. Who gave it to you? My dad?
Voryn, is he your dad? He said he was gonna come back. He told me to keep it because he always wanted. He said he was
How
gonna.
long has he been gone?
You see her kind of struggle for a minute as she tries to reconcile
Okay.
the amount of times she's convinced herself something is true that is not, and now she's struggling to remember what it actually was. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
history check
can
for
I
her
help
at
her-
disadvantage.
Can I help her with this? Can I put my hand on her and be like, it's okay, take all the time that you need. If you can remember, awesome, but if not, that's okay.
Okay, sure. So I was gonna have her roll at disadvantage because
Okay.
Oh.
because she has done her brain a bad service. But now this will just be regular. I'm gonna give her a +2 to her history. Let's say if
Okay.
it's a 15. Okay.
Hmm.
So she doesn't quite remember, but she kind of hovers her hand out over her, and she, instead of giving you a day, she hovers her hand out next to her at about where her like rib line is, and she was like, I was this tall. He said he would come back, and sometimes I think I see him, but I don't. You're here? And that's when she like tries to touch your face again.
I let her touch my face this time because I'm just like in shock.
She's more gentle with it now. Before she was like pulling at your face like a beleaguered aunt, but now she's just like almost like reverently like, "You're real? You're here?"
I'm like, thank you for being gentle.
She like drags her thumb along the side of your nose, and she like squints at it. It's a different shape, but your eyes are, and the color, and your hair is so. He always had a.
Yeah, I also have a mom too, so it makes sense that I look a little different. I'm just being very blunt.
After like a few moments processing this, her eyes kind of light up and they water a little bit, and she goes, "Did he send you to come get me?"
I haven't seen my dad. Granted, do you know how long it's been since I've seen Voryn?
Oh, it
'Cause
would have.
I don't remember.
It would have been like years and
Okay.
years.
So I'll just say along the lines of like I haven't seen my dad in a long time,
Yeah.
and it's one of those things that I don't. I might have seen him after you did, but that doesn't mean that any of this makes sense or he told me anything that was going on here.
Roll a
I
quick
don't know.
history check for me to get a more exact
Sure.
idea.
Sure.
Okay.
25.
Dang.
So,
Nice.
so in all honesty, one of the last times he may have seen you would have been only a little bit after you would have been an age appropriate to have made that carving.
Can you rephrase or repeat that? I'm sorry.
So-
I just need.
It's been a long enough time that the carving he had made of you would have been potentially one of his last memories of you. Like this carving.
Oh, wow. So he was here after I.
It would seem
Am I
to be
getting
that way. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. I asked her, or she already said she doesn't remember exactly, but she was a little kid.
She was at like her rib height, so with that high of a history roll, I'll give you like an estimate of like she might have been like anywhere between the age of like 10 or 14, depending on how tall she was as a kid.
The last thing I ask her, the last thing that I can think to ask her, because I don't want to like, she obviously is not having a good time right now, but and I don't want to pester her, but I asked her like, he didn't say anything about where he was going, or do you even know which way he walked? Like, which way did he walk away?
He left from the other side of the island. That's why I always wait there.
Would you like to come with us to help look for him?
Can you take me to him?
Yeah, I'll take you to him. I'm looking for him myself. Didn't expect him to be on this. Well, this is the last place I thought he'd be, but here we are.
Can you or someone around you give me another investigation check of the figure?
Yeah, I mean, I could, but if someone else wants to, that's totally fine. I don't have to.
Yeah.
You probably have better investigation than me, so.
Yeah, I'll go for it. I'll go for it. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're kind of talking to her, you're kind of almost absently flipping this figure kind of around in your hands. You find out that after fiddling with it a second, there's like this section on the bottom that if you like twist, pulls off, and it's hollow inside.
What?
Like something is supposed to go in there. Or something had gone in there is now gone.
I show that to her. I go, was there something inside of this?
There may have been, I don't know. It was so long ago, and I'm so sorry if that's tiny you. I've been mean to it sometimes, and I left it places, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. I've been mean to myself, and I think that's kind of the same thing in some ways. So, if I can forgive myself, I certainly can forgive you.
I'm going to, because you're being so kind to her, she's going to try to roll another history check to see if she can remember something.
All right.
Nice.
Dang it.
Oh no.
So it has the opposite effect. Instead of it helping her to remember things, she starts to desperately try and then just starts crying because she's struggling so much.
I give her a hug and I start weeping too.
Okay. There's also okay. Pam, Darius, you're also witnessing this. Iris is helping you, Rendor. And Rendor, brief aside. While Iris is like casting Identify on your watch and you're just like giving yourself a break to lay on the sand and stare at the sky. She is going to whisper to you so that nobody else can hear. She's going to be like, I think I might need to talk to you later about these guys, if that's okay.
I try to respond affirmatively without, like, I guess I'm used to playing games. Rendor would pick up on the hint, right? And
I think
yeah,
so.
okay. Yeah, he would try to respond quietly as well in the affirmative.
Okay. And she just kind of pats your arm a little bit and keeps going with the spell. All right.
Give her a subtle nod. That's what I do. A
Yeah.
subtle nod.
That works. And she kind of like, in a very kind of kind gesture, it's very bright out here. She either angles her hat in such a way that the wide pink brim covers it so you don't have direct sunlight in your eyes, or just like puts it over your face so that you don't get massively sunburned on your redness. Okay. So Vorgana is having a genuine moment with Milena. Vincent, Pam, Darius, you're also all witnessing this. Do any of you want to interact with the figurine?
Well, I mean, Vorgana's holding it, right? I don't want to interrupt their moment and just grab it out of Vorgana's hand.
That's true.
I'm crying, but I'm like holding it out.
Okay.
I still don't want to interrupt, so I'm not
Gotcha.
gonna.
There's also
Plus, I don't think I could glean any more from it than you already did.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So there's also, if you're not investing in that and you want a minute to cry, there's also Pam. Have you hidden Vincent's mask? Gosh dang it, Max.
Pam is away, I think.
Oh, beans and fruit. Okay.
AFK.
Ashoka, what are you doing?
I'm just on the back of this here boy.
Okay. Are you?
No, wait. Change my mind.
Okay.
I am sneakily unsheathing my knife, ready to steal that hot ice from that man's wrist.
Okay. Interesting
I want to
tactic.
pawn it.
Oh God.
So that is an option. There is also, you are the woodmaster, and Vorgana is actively holding out a wooden figure, just like in the air, while distracted by tears.
I've been around wood for 30 years. I don't need any more.
Do you remember, how did we turn you back last time to not old man or so?
Go touch me.
You're on my back. I have no choice but to touch you.
Go over to that man over there. I want to ask him some questions.
Which man?
The man with the razzle dazzle.
It looks like they're kind of busy. I don't want to.
That's all right. I don't pay you to give suggestions. I pay you to take them.
Oh my God.
You don't pay me.
Well, if I
So
get if I get that hot ice, I can start paying you.
I probably have more money than you, being
Well,
honest.
then it's I shift the knife from Rendor to Vincent's throat.
Okay.
Give it to me.
How do we listen? Do you remember how we turned you back or not?
It's not important.
What?
Vincent,
It's not
would you like to make
That
a
implies
history
that you
roll?
do know.
It's
Yeah,
not
sure.
important.
Make a history roll, get 12.
So you do remember.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
So the last time Ashoka turned back, it looks like it's either reset by a proper full night's sleep or absorbing / trading life energy with a tree or some piece of nature or wood.
Oh.
Listen here. If you want this information, which you just got, you gotta pay me for it.
Let's see.
I almost
Could
choked on my
you
water.
absorb energy from a non-tree? Or does it have
Oh.
to be...
Well, it depends. Let's consult the old dungeon manual. Okay?
Do you have one of those in this world?
I would if I
Ashoka.
had my hammer pants, but we lost those last season.
Oh, that's true.
Last arc. Okay, Ashoka, do you want to make either a wisdom check? How about make a general wisdom check for me as your brain is just like, fine, I'll be the smart one here. Let me figure this out.
I'll bring him over to the nearest tree also, in case that helps.
Okay, so, with this high wisdom check, you realize 3 things. Thing 1, you can touch any of these trees and probably get your life energy back, but because they're all seemingly magical trees on a weird magical paradox island, might be funky. Thing 2, this wisdom check reaches into the part of your brain that is not only Ashoka but is part Victor, and little like bleeps of light come from both that wooden figure and Rendor's new watch, though neither are quite bright. Those are the things you realize.
They said 3 things.
Pardon?
I thought you said I learned 3 things.
Yes, I told you 3 things.
Is that all? Wait, were there 3 things?
Thing 1, trees, in general good. On this island, potentially not, but regular wood could be good. Thing 2, Vorgana, wooden figure, potentially an artifact item. Thing 3, wrist, potentially not wrist. Dang it,
I
watch.
thought the wrist. I thought the watch and the wood thing were the same thing.
I see. I apologize. Well, you know what?
All right.
That's the same thing. And then the third thing is that you realize they could be part of, what it is that you're looking for, but neither of them seem to be glowing quite bright enough on their own, and that's weird to you.
All right. Well, with my sudden breath of knowledge, I've learned a few things, boy.
Okay.
Would you like to hear them?
Yeah, sure.
Ashoka relays items 2 and 3. No, wait. What was the third one? Oh wait, no, yeah, okay. Ashoka relays items 2 and 3.
Okay, so you don't mention the thing about the trees.
Learned.
Okay.
No, that's for me and me only. What does this mean? Because I don't know.
Is that statue could be one of the pieces
That could be Ashoka.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. I mean, I really doubt it, but I think it could be one of the pieces of Oliver that we're looking for.
Oh my! Do you know what this means?
It
That
means
watch could probably go for a solid 50.
No.
Solid 50 rupees.
We
Like
need that.
insane.
We're not. Rupees are not the currency in this world. What are you saying?
All right. Well, you know what? How about this? How about since you're playing the leader, you just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll see if I feel like abiding by it.
I mean, I want you to turn back into young Ashoka.
No.
But okay. So then,
People love this version of me better.
the viewers, I guess.
Yes.
Stop.
I mean, wait, what was the third thing? Was just that it doesn't seem as bright as it could be.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting. Do we know that
this information?
Do we know that Vorgana opened the bottom compartment and saw that it was empty?
I don't know, Vorgana, did you share that before taking your tier break?
I think I would have probably shown it to
The group.
at least I would have at least shown it to Vincent.
Okay.
So whatever was in there is what's making it dim. We need to find what was in there, and it'll become whole.
Mm-hmm. That's a. Mm-hmm. So.
Sorry.
So Pam, Darius, you see all of this happening as well. It's about this time. I'm gonna say Molena has kind of calmed down by now, and I'll assume Vorgana that you have as well. She's also now slightly hiding behind you, as if you were the person that she trusts in this group. Identify is done being cast on your watch. And Iris doesn't really say much about it, but her mouth kind of goes into a little bit of a hard line. She lifts her pink hat up from your face, Rendor, and she kind of whispers as she puts it back onto her head. Yeah, I for sure need to talk to you about these guys, because this is... Oh boy, hope you're happy with... Okay. It won't hurt you. And she puts her hat back on and stands up and, dusts herself off.
And Ashoka says something to Rendor.
As he stands up, by all means.
Hey, barbarian.
Yes.
There is one way you can guaranteed get that thing off your wrist.
Oh?
Yes, you can cut it off and give it to me.
It doesn't.
For a price, I can take it off.
Iris is actively looking at you, Rendor, and making like the no motion, like cut the hands at her neck, like no.
Don't listen to her. She wishes you harm. Believe me, they trapped me in a case of wood for 30 years. They want to do the same to you.
Can I insight check this?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
And then Ashoka, make a make a persuasion check.
Can we ask Iris first if she thinks it's harmful from the investigation spell?
You may. So Rendor, I'm going to say you kind of get he fully believes this thing that he is saying. However, that does not necessarily mean you should believe this thing that he is saying, is the way that I will put it. So
I'll think about it.
All right, get back to me. I'll be waiting on this boy's shoulders.
Iris kind of answers your question, Vincent. She goes, "It shouldn't harm him long term. It seems to just be kind of attached to him, so to say."
Interesting.
Strong, broad shoulders.
Please stop.
And she's gonna
Is
like,
there?
yeah.
Do you know if there's any way we can get it off?
There are things that
Or
you could
Rendor, do you even want it off? Sorry.
Well, if it's not going to do any harm,
Well,
I guess it doesn't really matter. I
Um,
don't know what it does.
I think it's a little bit hard to explain. What it does is sort of dependent on what you want it to do and what it wants to do. But I feel like in the short term at least, there'll be more harm in trying to take it off than just leaving it be.
All right.
And she
Right.
kind of looks around at the rest of the group and is like, "What does all this?" But yes, Rendor, you were saying.
Oh no, Rendor just kind of like looks at it. It just kind of stares at it for.
Ooh, roll a
What if-
d6.
what if you put like a piece of jewelry on a little kid,
Yes.
or like a hat or something? They always want to like touch it or look at it or fiddle. Kind of like that. Yeah.
Roll a d6 for me.
Well, okay.
Ooh.
6.
Okay.
Okay.
You think you see something in the reflection for a second, but you like blink and it's just you.
What?
Hmm.
Hmm.
We're all just standing around Rendor looking at his watch going,
That ice is dripping.
Ice. Everyone's talking about ice. Where? We're all
That
The
ice is
pot.
hot.
There's
That
no
is
ice
really hot,
anywhere.
Rendor.
How can you have hot ice? I mean, I guess hot ice is just water, so maybe is there water on your watch?
Oh my god.
it's a saying where we come from.
Yeah, we're all from.
This ice be slipping.
It means you have cool drip, which I guess is also.
Drip is just more
You
water.
wouldn't
What are you
understand.
talking about?
It just means we enjoy how you look with that on your wrist. I kind of look at Pam awkwardly, like, is that is that a good explanation?
Pam just thumbs up.
Figure of speech for us old people.
Runger just suddenly covers it with his hand.
Aw.
Okay.
Okay.
That's so cute.
I wanted to
Takes
add...
a licking and keeps on ticking.
Yes, good. Okay. So, 2 questions. Vincent, do you share your information about the dots of light with the rest of the group?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of gather everyone together so we can talk in, like, a group meeting.
Okay.
And I tell everyone that. I also want to, as I'm telling everyone that, ask Milena if it's possible that, well, I kind of exclude Milena at first from that because we're talking about all of her stuff, and then I kind of usher her back in and ask if there's any possibility that the other half of what was in there is on this island still. Or even better, we could look at it with the glasses and see, and look at the comic book and see if the ping is just directly where we are, or like if there's like another one on the island or something like that.
True.
Okay. Who, if you're going to go forward with that plan, tell me who is going to wear the glasses and look at the thing. Also, secondary question, Pam.
Yeah.
You have Vincent's mask. Do you have
Yeah.
it like out, or is it hidden somewhere?
It's hidden.
Where is it hidden?
It's in my poncho.
Okay. Okay. Is it touching your skin?
No.
Okay. What side is your pendant flipped to today?
Let's just make a roll for that. I have
Okay.
no
which
idea.
is which? Roll a
I don't know. What do you think?
Roll a d2. If it's a 1, it's T. If it's a 2, it's B. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Interesting.
What is it?
It's a 1. Okay, so I need you to roll a... What do you want this to do? I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yikes. I get 2, right? I mean, I get +5. Yeah.
Yes, I believe that is how paladins do.
Okay. Hold on.
Is there like an obvious lion face just like outlined in Pam's poncho?
No.
The poncho is kind of like broad enough that I will allow it, but if you want to push, I will make her roll
No.
sleight of hand.
I'm totally fine with her hiding it.
Okay.
I just thought it would be a funny
Oh
gag.
wait, sorry.
Okay.
Saving throw. My bad.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Do you want me to re-roll?
No, that's fine. I told you wisdom saving throw. That's correct.
I didn't do a saving throw, but
Oh, maybe. Go ahead.
hey.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
All right.
You can't get to me, T. I'm too strong for you.
That's a bad thing. Okay. All right. That's the.
Oh,
Right. I'm going to note something down.
what did you say, Pam?
What?
What?
Who, me?
Tea? Yeah.
Tea.
You just.
I have a really big craving for iced tea right now.
Oh, yeah.
just trying
We were
I'm
talking
thinking.
about ice. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
So yeah, you guys
Okay.
repeating ice just made me really want that sweet iced tea.
Well, Rendor can make that happen, I think. Maybe. I look over at Rendor.
I mean, he's dripping with ice, so.
That's also true.
Okay. So, I've noted something down for later.
Also, I think Darius should use the glasses with the comic book. If he's okay with that.
I'm okay with it. Could you refresh my memory about what's missing with whose box is only half full?
Vorgana's little
Um,
statue.
Yeah.
If you pop the
Yeah.
bottom off, there's like a cavity inside that you can put something in.
Oh. Okay.
We're trying to figure out if what was in there is still on this island, or if we need to go elsewhere to find it.
All right.
My idea is that it might be with Vorgana's dad, but that's a complete guess.
Okay. Who's Vorgana's dad?
Vorgana, have you
Voryn?
told the group about your dad?
I guess maybe not everyone.
Yeah.
My dad is Voryn. He just kind of looks like me. I don't know. I didn't think he was that important, and now here I am. You know.
Oh my god.
Let me rephrase that. I didn't think he was that important to like whatever the hell is going on with the you know what. I'm not gonna say it in front of everyone, but So apparently he was on this island and he met I don't know why my brain is forgetting her name already, but I
Valena.
gestured to Valena, yes. I gestured to Valena and I'm like,
Helena?
hey, it's, you know.
Oh, so he's the guy that she's waiting for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, how did I miss all that?
I don't know.
It's okay.
Admittedly, I did kind of say it a lot like this. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've been around more than anyone
Huh?
ever.
No, you're good. It's okay.
You're a freak.
No,
What was that? Don't
you're
listen
very
to
helpful.
Valena. Yeah,
Don't
don't
listen to
listen
him.
yeah.
She goes back to cowering behind Vorgana.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
It's because of
Yo,
me that you have arrived.
you know, in another world, you might be my brother, but that doesn't mean you get to talk to her like this.
Who are you?
Goodness, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, so you're giving Darius the glasses, and Darius, you're going to look at the thing?
Yes.
Cool.
Is that
Let's
the
go.
move?
Yep.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darius is usually the one who does it. So.
Okay. So, Darius, you take the glasses. It's weird to put Iris's glasses on as like this common object when Iris is actually here, but it's also kind of like weirdly nostalgic, even though it hasn't been that long. And Rendor, as you're observing this, nothing hurts anymore, but you're just like fascinated by everything that's going on. So you take the glasses, you take the little statue. As you look inside, I want you to make a wisdom check, and I want you to make a d6 roll for me. A d6 plus, where are you?
Oh no. Are we able to help at all?
What are you trying to do to help him?
I'm just kind of like looking at it as well. Kind of like, you know, how if you stand behind someone at just the right angle, you can kind of see through their glasses. I'm kind of doing
Okay.
that and like looking at it and kind of like pointing and being like, what's
Okay.
that?
Then you make a wisdom check as well. If it's a 10, I can
Oh.
give him advantage.
Okay. Gonna go for it.
Oh my god.
Pam, do you want to help at all?
I can help, yeah. Can I also do the same thing? Can I kind of notice what Vincent is doing and kind of do the same thing?
If you want, I made it be wisdom because you specifically said looking through the glasses. Otherwise, I was just going to make it perception. So, decide which way you want to go about it.
I'll do wisdom.
Okay. So if you
Well,
get a
Pam.
10, Darius gets to reroll.
You got this.
hey.
Okay.
Nice.
So Darius, roll another wisdom check, and we'll take the higher of the
Let's
two
go.
numbers.
Okay, is it wisdom or wisdom saving throw?
It's a wisdom check, not a saving throw. Saving
Let's
throws
go
are
on
usually
it.
to protect you from some kind of sudden harm.
You got this, Darius.
I mean, I can always try looking at it afterwards as well.
It's true.
That's true.
All right.
Hey.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh.
So Pam kind of reaches over, angles through the glass slightly. You like see something kind of glint, and you just kind of adjust the position of the statuette in his hands. And then Darius, as you're looking at it, you see this kind of like almost holographic, semi three-dimensional looking text appear on the insides of the figure. And now I want you to roll a d6 for me.
Come on, let's go.
Got this, Darius.
Because you can see this as Darius and start to understand it, but you need to fully comprehend it as Ray.
Flash roll. Is it the other slash?
You got this, Darius. Other slash.
Other slash.
You got this.
You got this.
Darius. Darius.
Dari.
Darius. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
So, you are able to read this. So I'm going to give you the text of what it says throughout this, the inside of this thing. But you don't fully understand it. So I'm going to let you look at this, read it, and then I will answer one question that you have about
Okay.
it. Okay?
Interesting.
Boop.
Wait, where is he seeing this?
It's written inside the statuette. It's like inscribed along the interior.
Okay.
To conceal what must not change.
It starts up earlier. I'll put it in the Discord as well.
Oh. Oh boy.
I so appreciate every time Ryan reacts to the weird stuff I make you all read. It's so good every time. I'll put it here as well, just so y'all can see it in case you didn't any other spot.
Do you want to read it, Darius?
I'm reading it. Oh, do you want me to read it out loud?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is an audio
Time
program.
has changed. Oh yeah, for our wonderful viewers
Yes.
or listeners or whatever. Hi, gang.
Hey.
Yep.
Time is changed, but to change time is different. Hide the evidence of time changing within me. To conceal what must not change, but to see the ways in which nothing is the same.
And
Is that
I
the entirety of it?
Yes. And then
Okay.
you get to ask me one question about its meaning, and then you're on your own.
Okay, you ready?
Uh,
What the hell are you talking about?
do you actually want that to be your one question?
Uh,
Can we deliberate?
Deliberate amongst
Sidebar.
yourselves. You have your
Sidebar.
metagaming minute. Do it.
Yay.
Gaming minute.
Okay,
I
what the hell is
already
she talking about?
I have an idea that we might need to put the statue on the watch. Maybe that was the first thing that came to mind.
Or the watch.
But
Okay, yeah.
Or put the watch in the statue?
That's what I was thinking too, but we can't get it off, right?
yeah, and I don't
Yeah.
know if it would fit. I guess the statue's kind of big.
Hmm.
But yeah, either
let's
of
ask,
those.
but to change time is different. What does that mean? That seems like the one thing we should probably know, and this might help us with how to get the watch into the me.
Okay.
That was a weird way of phrasing that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Ryan, feel free to also metagame this, because this is purely metagaming.
So we should just ask how we get the watch off and in.
Wait, you saw this through the glasses, right?
Yes.
On which medium? Which item?
This is the interior of the statuette of Vorgana.
Oh gosh.
Time has changed, but to change
What was their goal coming to this island in the first place? Was it something to do with like Oliver? I remember like visions of someone in a prison and something like that.
That's in a different location.
But,
Of
sorry. Darius, do you still have your notes about the initial locations that, like, pinged for y'all on your map?
I have notes, but they're over in your house.
Oh, beans.
Ooh.
You know what? Here, talk amongst yourselves. Let's see if I can find them. Deliberate.
Well, you know where they are, right?
So
Yes.
every
I'm
time
gonna
you try to
assume that's a
take
yes.
the watch off, it just grows back on. Is that what's happening?
It seems to. It's almost as if I don't know if this is. It reverses what was done to it. So if I smash it, it heals itself.
Mhm.
If I try to cut it, it just reattaches.
So if we try to take it off, realistically, it'll just come right back onto your arm.
Right. And I mean, there's
So
more
why
extreme.
don't you try to tighten it then?
Interesting. I kind of like that idea.
I mean, maybe, but then maybe it'll just untighten.
I
Mm.
it,
You could
I
try
don't
it.
know. I haven't. I don't really know what it is or what it does.
Hmm.
So I'm afraid to mess with it because. Hmm.
I feel like this watch needs to go into the whoever said that it probably needs to go into this statue of me,
Yeah.
but I feel like we need to get it off your arm first.
But if we just put your
Yeah.
hand inside the statue.
Would it
That would
fit?
be weird,
How
but
big is
I
the
mean,
statue?
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, she said it was like a loaf of bread.
Oh,
I
that's
guess it's
true.
I guess it's big enough for your hand to fit. I guess you'll
Yeah,
just have a wooden puppet of me.
Yeah.
all right.
Um,
Maybe we'll try that when the writer of reality gets back.
Yeah.
Yes.
the writer of
That
reality.
pesky rider of reality.
Yeah, 'cause hide the evidence of time change. I mean, is this evidence of time changing?
I
The
think so.
is
I
there
think
anything else
so.
that would be evidence of time changing besides like the the thing from the journal?
This
But we
place
don't
is
have
all
that.
about time, right?
Yeah.
We don't have the actual. What
Kinda.
was it called? The time something?
The dream journal.
No, like the thing in the time journal that we were looking for.
Oh, the time turner. I don't know
What
if
was
it
it
had a specific
called?
name.
I
I don't
don't
know if
remember.
Granny gave it a specific name.
Hello.
Oh.
Did you? Hello.
I have returned. I have
Did
the
Hello.
you
journal.
did
Hello.
did you give the time turner thing a specific name?
No, I did not.
Hmm.
Okay.
What if it's the journal?
I thought about that as well. But we don't have that either, because someone took it after Endor, tore it in half. Or it like disappeared or something. Something weird happened where that we don't have it.
Maybe the watch represents this now then, since we
That's
have
what I'm
neither the
thinking.
journal nor the timepiece.
Yeah. Also, really quick, Rendor would know what clocks are, right? Just not necessarily like a
Yes.
wristwatch
Correct.
like it stands.
Well, there was a
Okay.
watchmaker in Portwind, but he was unfortunately dead by the time Rendor was on the scene.
Yeah, I guess
Right.
if watches are rare, then Rendar probably would know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But if clocks are common enough, then it might be something he'd seen in the
Yeah.
past. He's like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's a thing someone made in a big tower for some reason.
Yeah, you can understand it conceptually and like the purpose of it, but to see it like actualized in the form, or to see like a personalized clock actualized is like
Yeah.
seems weirdly luxurious and also strange.
It's a wrist clock.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Okay. So okay. Let's see if I can find this. Northwest top end, swampy reeds, creativity, Iskern, dark deep well, intramurals of flaming floor. Okay, so I don't fully have the notes here, but there was a kind of creativity of Allers that was represented by something on this island that you were all sent to go get. And if I recall, I believe it was creativity that comes from loneliness.
Interesting.
That makes sense.
Yes, it does.
So we were thinking that maybe Rendor could just put his hand in the statue.
Yeah.
Hide the watch inside it and see what that does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that work?
Is that the question you
Darius,
want to ask?
Well, I don't know.
I guess that could be the question we ask.
I
But
think we should ask, like, what is the evidence of time changing? Because we seem to have three things that it could be, like the journal, the timepiece, or this watch, unless if the watch
That's
is
true.
somehow both of these things now.
It also could be none of those things. Maybe it's
Yeah.
something we don't know about at all yet.
What if it's Darius and Iris? Because they're technically evidence of time changing. So
That's true.
maybe our question should be, what specifically is
Oh.
this evidence?
We need the bean that made me shrink from Gregnut and shrink them both down and put them in the statue.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Okay.
That means we need Gregnut.
So is that too specific of a question to ask? Like, what is this evidence?
You can ask that if that's what you want to ask. Is that the consensus? Is that the
What do you guys think?
I mean, Darius got the question, or Darius rolled for it, so I think
Yeah.
you can have the final say on what the question is that we want to ask.
What do you think, Darius?
Well, what the hell are you talking about? Isn't it good enough?
I mean,
It's a bit
who
vague.
knows?
It provides me with a lot of opportunities to frustrate you. Let me put it that way.
Okay, so
Pam's idea was, what is the object, or what is the evidence of time changing?
Yeah, what specifically is this evidence? Because to me, it could be several different things that we've encountered so far.
okay, so what is the evidence of time changing that we're supposed to hide within the statue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good question.
So, you're correct. There are multiple things that you could potentially do in here. The evidence of time changing in this reference is to the idea of someone changing time after it has already occurred. So, that can be achieved in multiple ways. That can be achieved by partial interfacing with the watch. However, that may not be a great permanent solution. It may be, could also
Shrinking
potentially...
them down and putting them in a statue.
Not one I thought of, but not one I will deny. Also, initially, the very first thing that you found on this island while searching for the pinged item was a wall inscribed with tally marks of days past.
Right.
Like a part of a wall.
Oh, that's true. Did we ever find the wall?
Yes, you did. You carried a chunk of it with you when you last got lost in the woods.
Do I still have it? Luck roll.
I will accept a luck roll because you did get sucked into an alternate book dimension. So if you get a luck roll of above 15,
I totally forgot about that.
You
Everything did get all the time stuff did get reversed though.
Do we still know where that is though? Like we could go back and find it if we needed to.
Theoretically.
Oh!
Nice.
Yay!
Okay. So you do still have a chunk of the wall, and it kind of, as you like touched again, it kind of makes sense in your mind because this woman was just struggling to remember how much time had actually passed. Because whether or not she had done it magically, she did decide to change time. So, not to say that that's the only thing you can stick in there either, but make your choices. There are other things you could put in there as well.
Can we try a bunch of different things and like just see what it shows us?
It's up to you. It's full like becoming. Well, this is another question. I'll respond just as a DM. You can certainly try.
All right, but maybe we should just try one that we're more confident in.
Sure. So, which one is that?
I think the wall makes sense since it's actually connected to the island more.
Yeah.
I really love the idea of shrinking down Darius and Iris, but the beans are too unpredictable.
Yeah.
Risk
The
that.
kid style.
Yeah, and I don't want to be stuck in the bottom of that statue either.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
it's not like you're
wall.
gonna be in there for 30 years like Choco over here.
Oh my god.
Sugar just like shudders.
Ashoka, I want you personally to roll a wisdom check for me.
Oh my god. This is
All right.
I kind
Be
of pat
prepared.
Ashoka on the head when he shudders.
Oh, his weird little orc head.
Okay. you hate looking at this thing. That is all.
I hate looking at this thing. That is all.
Beautiful.
Oh my god. Okay, what do you guys think? The wall? I just kind of pull it up from, I guess, my poncho.
Yeah, let's give that a shot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I want to squeeze that watch as tight as I can on the guy's arm first.
You can go for that, sure.
You know, like handcuffs. You know, squeeze them real tight, see if they loosens off.
Okay.
Do you come up and grab me, or do you like talk to me first? Because here's my reaction.
No, I ask you.
Oh,
Okay, good.
You come up and grab me.
Yeah, roll gymnastics or whatever it is. Yeah. I say, have you tried squeezing it tight to see if it loosens itself?
no, but my fear is that if I do, it'll stay tight and I won't be able to take it off.
Oh.
Let's just cut your hand off now.
Oh my god. I wonder what would happen.
It grows back on the stump.
Yeah, exactly.
What if we cut your whole arm
Wrapped
off?
around my forehead or something.
Oh my god.
So no dismembering of Rendor.
No.
Preferably not.
Maybe we shouldn't risk his hand in the statue either. Who knows what will happen?
Well, that'll be the backup to the wall hubba. We'll try the wall first, and if nothing happens, we'll stick my fist in the statue and see how that goes.
Puppeteer style. Alright. Alright. Darius, I hand him the wall. The piece of wall.
Here goes nothing.
Baby.
Let's go.
Do I have to roll something or what?
As you insert it and pop the little bottom back on, I want you to make another wisdom check, and I want everyone around you to make perception checks.
Wait, do we want Darius to do the wisdom check?
He's the one holding it.
Oh yeah.
Come on,
Come on,
Darius.
come on.
Okay.
That was okay. Wait, no. Perception. Ashoka.
Oh.
Can we take the roll for...
There you
Okay.
go.
Look good.
Okay.
It's the same thing either way, so that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, so Ashoka, Pam, Rendor. Vorgana, you're kind of overcome seeing this all happen, that you don't quite catch the nuances of it, especially because, like, as, like, you start messing with this thing and putting this other thing in it, Milena starts to, like, pull the back of your tunic, and you're, like, distracted because you're very trying to be nice to her.
Milena, I appreciate just you in general, but you know, we gotta figure this out if we're gonna find my pops.
I understand. It's a lot, and I've been the only person who's touched that for many years, and I'm scared.
Aw, well, you know, we'll figure it out. We got some really smart people here.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with the perception checks first. So Rendor, Ashoka, and Pam. What you see happen is it appears as though there is a, like, flash of light behind the eyes of the figure. And they, like, kind of have this kind of consistent glow. And you watch as it doesn't happen easily or smoothly, but as you kind of look away at the figure and then look back, trying to figure out what you're seeing, there are ever so subtle changes about it each time that you do. Like, like the tooth that was modeled there of Organa's isn't there and it's just gums, or the toy is slightly different in his hands. Ashoka, you're the one who got it the highest perception on it.
Nice.
And because you're the woodmaster, and because of
It would.
There is something in this that rings true to you based on your own experiences. There's something that connects to you in your mind about how you don't even register it consciously. Subconsciously, you're like, this tiny statue baby is changing in the same ways that I change when I'm Old Man Ashoka, but different each time. And there's like a connection there in your brain, and you hate looking at this thing less, but you will never admit it. Well, it's up to you if you will admit it or not. And then
I admit it.
and then
Admit what?
Mind your elders.
Well,
and then
okay.
Darius, what you see as you look at this, you rolled. What did you roll? You rolled a 13. Roll one more d6 for me, please.
Let's go.
Come on. You got this.
Let's go. Oh no. Chaos roll.
Chaos roll.
Chaos roll.
Do you want to
Unless
use your...
if one is fine. Is one fine? Okay.
Darius,
Chaos roll.
do you want to use a chaos roll?
Yeah, one is a failure, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Chaos
What do I do
roll.
now?
So to roll a chaos roll, you roll one more d6, and I'll tell you what each of the numbers mean. 1 means you roll becomes a critical failure. 2 means you may re-roll with disadvantage. 3 and 4 both mean you may just re-roll. 5 means you may re-roll with advantage, or 6 means your roll becomes a critical success.
Let's go.
Okay.
Chaos roll.
Can
I'll
I
give you my.
Yeah, somebody give him. Yeah.
If you want, or I. Either
I
way.
can give him my chaos roll.
Okay.
Because this is me we're talking about.
Then I want you to roll the d6 for the chaos roll, and then we'll see what Darius is re-rolling.
Oh my god, please.
You got this. No more ones.
No!
Are you serious?
Y'all, it might not be meant to be. Does anyone else want to
I
give
kind of
their
want to
chaos?
get off the island already.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I'll give you all. I'll donate my chaos roll, unless
Okay.
you think it's not worthwhile.
Darius, what do you think?
We need to see if we need to stay on this island or not.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll give you my chaos roll.
Go, 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 go,
Come
go.
on, please.
Come on.
A 5.
Okay.
Okay, so Darius, that means you get to re-roll with advantage. So roll 1d6 twice.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Darius.
I'm
You
gonna
got it.
They're both ones again.
I'm so
If they were
scared right
both
now.
ones.
Okay, so 2.
No.
Okay. Oh,
One more.
Come on.
me, next hit.
6.
What? How?
Okay,
How?
so a 2.
No.
We got a 2. Gang, we got a 2.
Pam, chaos roll. No, I'm kidding.
This is horrible.
Okay, so we got a 2. So what you do realize, inserting this wall into this being, into this this statue, it is the wisdom check tells you that yes, this is an artifact from Oliver.
Ooh, okay.
The thing that you put in it has an impact on kind of how it behaves, but that is okay. And the thing that you don't quite get, you feel like as you're staring at this thing, there is something about it that is trying to shift in a way that reaches your Ray brain rather than your Darius brain, but it just doesn't click, and you don't see fully what it's trying to show you. And you have this like great sense of internal frustration. You don't fully know what this artifact is supposed to do yet, or if it's just a thing you have to collect. So far, everything else that you've collected has been like additionally useful. But yes, this does. You have collected another point of light that belongs to Oliver.
Yay!
Nice.
Team!
Let's get out of here.
I mean, can anybody else hold it and like also make a wisdom check? Did we just waste chaos rolls?
Ashoka, are you willing to? I know you don't like it, but do you want to try to touch the statue?
What's in it for me?
Wait, would that be bad if he touches wood?
I don't know.
According to what the knowledge I gained earlier, I can touch any of the trees, but
Don't.
I remember nothing of this. I have no wisdom of me touching this diabolical.
You
But
know what? Let's just go.
what?
Let's just go.
What? No, wait. I mean, all
Let's
right,
go.
all right.
Everybody, let's go.
Okay, all right, all
Come
right.
on.
It's
Take
my
this
time
crazy. Take this crazy person back to the boat.
I launched my cleats into the side of my steed.
Your cleats?
I have cleats now.
When were cleats invented? Are those like a thing?
The ancient Romans had cleats, as far as I know.
Oh wow.
There you go. There you
Well,
go.
you're a cowboy, so cowboys didn't have cleats.
Oh yeah,
You had spurs last time.
I used to have spurs, but I grew wooden cleats. I can do that.
You grew. Are they permanent installations into your feet?
Don't ask questions.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, Iris, upon watching this and hearing you all go in multiple times, let's just get back to the ship. Starts to walk
Okay.
back.
So wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait.
What? What?
Yes.
What
I
now?
want to tell. Can I tell everybody what I learned from looking at the statue?
Sorry.
Yes. Please do.
Okay. Iris, could you go over there a second?
Okay.
I'm going to say some strange stuff you don't want to hear.
Milena should probably go too.
Yeah,
and
Iris will
Rendor.
gently.
And Rendor should go.
And Rendor?
Iris-
Question mark. I look
Iris,
at Rendor.
Melanie, Milena, and Rendor.
I think
Rendor.
Iris,
Adjourn over there.
I think Iris can literally hear anything now, but
Iris
I won't-
gently pries Milena off of Organa's back. She's like,
okay.
I know, it's okay. But, and don't worry, I'm nice. See how small I am? I'm not scary. Just come here.
Rendor, what's going on with you? Can we? Are you comfortable being in this conversation? I know you've been hurt before, but I want to be honest with you. You know, I don't want to keep hiding stuff from you.
Alright, I test something. I go, Taco Bell. What happens?
Nothing hurts. You see Iris raises an eyebrow and off to the side as she's walking Milena away, she gently places her hands over her ears and just keeps going.
Aww.
It doesn't hurt, and you feel simultaneously like a little spark of like chaotic joy and also deeper confusion inside of you.
Ooh.
Burger King.
Oh my god.
Del Taco?
McDonald's.
Jack in the Box.
All right, that's enough.
Taco Bell?
I'm just making sure it works.
Would would anyone like to make an Oliver roll?
I'm
Anyone?
mostly just okay.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make sure he's okay with this thing.
What are you hoping to accomplish with this Oliver roll?
I want to get a clearer picture of where we're going and how far we've come in relations to finding our friend Oliver.
Okay. All right. We can do that. Does anyone want to make an Oliver roll in relation to Rendor? And I mean anyone.
I'll make one.
Oh.
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 So think about
Oh.
think about that for a second. Let's do the Darius Oliver roll as well. Okay. So Darius, are you rolling this based off of will, hope, memory, a bond, curiosity, or an attempt to understand?
I think it's going to be curiosity.
Okay, roll 1d6 plus 1, my good friend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And
Got this, Darius.
you may mark that down that curiosity is the stat belonging to one Ravon Licht.
Yeah.
Cool.
1d6 plus what?
Plus 1.
Let's go. Oh my gosh, what is
serious?
happening? What is-
Okay, so many chaos rolls have already been used.
This is rigged.
There
Granny,
is.
change the code.
Or use the chaos roll.
I don't know. I think Tam has one left. I'm not sure if anyone else does.
I
Ashoka
think
does.
Ashoka has one. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Do you want-
can't have it.
Do you want my chaos roll, Darius?
that's
I
fine.
figured.
I will still give you some form of information with this. It just may not be what you want.
Well,
What do you think, Darius? Do you want to keep the 2? Or do you want to try to roll again?
well, it depends on what you roll. If I can even roll again, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing.
Let me-
What do you think?
Okay, we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3,
What do you think, Darius?
1.
Go
You
for
want
it.
What? You want me to
Go
go for
for
it? Oh,
Sure.
gosh. All right.
Okay, chaos roll.
Nice.
So it
Let's
becomes
go.
a critical success.
Hey.
Let's go.
Okay, so for a brief moment, you feel like your brain is almost clouded, not only your Darius brain, but your Ray brain by stuff that's on this island. And then there's just this, like, massive push.
No, that was cool. Sorry.
There's this, like, massive push from somewhere near you that's just like, no. And it, like, breaks through. Repeat to me what you wanted to accomplish with your Oliver roll, pretty please.
I was curious as to how this item fell into how far we've come, how far we have to go to find our friend Oliver.
Okay. Each of the items that you've been collecting, as you figured out their relation to each other, helps you to understand a little bit more of how Oliver's mind works. Especially in this world overall that he's created. And finding this piece that's representative, you recall, with the creativity of loneliness, which makes sense. Being on an island that drives people half mad with one woman being alone. In making it a thing that is no longer going to be lonely and working together somehow with the other things that you have found, it will slowly become easier to continue finding these pieces of Oliver within this world overall to eventually figure out what is beyond to where he is. So, what is that? Does that make sense to you, or do I need to clarify something? Since you got a perfect score, I'm willing to double check the communication skills.
If you could elaborate, would be better.
Okay. You're going to speed up exponentially the more of these things that you find, because they're going to, in theory, help you work together to find more of them and understand more about Oliver as you do, so finding him will become easier within this world and whatever is beyond it.
Interesting.
Ooh, whatever's beyond it?
Potentially.
Whatever's beyond it?
Yes, because it seems consistently to be each of these things is affected not only by this world that you're in, but is always slightly affected by this kind of cracking of the reality of this D&D universe, of Valora as a whole, in little ways that have, like, allowed a greater power that isn't supposed to be here in. That's what you've seen each time with the comic book, with the glasses, and now with this statue, though you don't fully know what it's supposed to be. Actually, were you still holding the statue when you made this roll?
I guess so.
Okay. Then, in like a slight flash, you look into the lit eyes of this statue, and for a brief moment, like an image that is a memory but you don't recall it. You see an exceedingly young version of Oliver just like sitting somewhere, and then he looks up and like meets your eyes, and then it goes away. But that's confusing to you because
Does he smile?
he looks surprised. But from what the last memory you had of Oliver, and the first memory that you had of Oliver that you're aware of, is like when you met him in school. So this is younger even than that. But that is what you get with your perfect roll, Oliver roll.
Yay.
To make it worth that many chaos rolls.
Thank you.
Yes. Now,
Awesome.
Darius is having a moment as this is happening.
Rendor!
Who might ever so want to make an Oliver roll?
I mean, what would I use it for?
It's a good
Or
question.
maybe-
Order from Taco Bell.
Ooh, you want some Taco Bell? That's a good one.
Okay, I'm going to use a Oliver roll to see if I can figure out where the next place we need to go is.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can I do that? Is that allowed?
Nice.
We do have the map.
Yeah, that's true.
We do
Okay.
have the map.
But Rendor doesn't know this,
Oh,
right?
that's
It's
true.
kind of look at something mysterious.
That's true.
Okay. Okay. I'm not going to call you Rendor for a moment. I'm going to call you Traveler. Are you doing this, Traveler, based off of some kind of pure will? Off of hope? Off of a memory? Off of a bond? Off of a form of curiosity? Or off of a form of understanding that you're trying to reach?
Will, hope, memory, bond, or understanding,
Or curiosity?
or curiosity. What difference do those approaches make?
It kind of... So will would be like you're trying to force it to be that way. Hope is just like kind of approaching it from a place of humility, like, I hope something happens. Memory is trying to remember something to figure out what you're trying to figure out. Bond is if you're relying specifically on a bond you have with another person or being to do it. Curiosity is just like, I kind of want to know what's up here. Understanding is to curiosity what investigation is to perception. So it's like a level deeper to like fully comprehend the thing.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go off of hope because I hope this one.
All right.
Aww.
Then I want you to roll 1d6 for me, Traveler.
Ryan has a traveler!
Nice.
Oh my
Yay! Nice.
Oh my god!
Cool.
Awesome.
This is amazing.
Okay.
Wasn't his name Cornelius also
I think
from the
so.
paper?
His name is
Cornelius.
Cornelius Knight. I was letting that sit for a moment, but yeah. Okay. So, Rendor, you get the impulse to look at the watch on your wrist through those glasses.
Oh my god!
Hey, can
Nice.
I borrow those glasses?
Yo, I can't.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
It's okay, Taco Bell.
Taco?
Taco Bell is a keyword to getting things to happen.
Yay!
I roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, roll a wisdom check to see if you can figure if this is copacetic or not. Okay. You're
I
not
have no
sure.
idea. I'm so confused right now. How do you know
Taco
about Taco Bell?
Bell.
Can I roll an insight check?
Sure, roll an insight check. Insight. Okay. Rendor, what does she insight in you if you're willing to share? How much do you think that gets in?
She insights that I feel like I know something, and I'm more confident than I was when I took the book.
Alright, so Pam,
That's good.
make of that what you will.
Alright, give him the glasses. I think he's gonna be okay.
Alright. Darius, do you let Rendor have the glasses?
Yeah, you can have the glasses, but I need them back. I need to read the comic book again. real quick. Here you go.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll put them on and look at my watch.
Okay.
Let's go.
I want
Ooh.
you to. Okay, let me double check something. So I want you to make a wisdom check with the glasses on, and then
Wisdom's +0, right?
Oh,
a 3.
no.
I said, hey, what's going on?
He got a 6. Can you get advantage?
Yeah, can I also be looking through the glasses as well?
Explain to me how you're helping him in a way that's give me something here. How are you helping him, actually?
I don't know. Guys, help me out.
I kind of,
Maybe you hold his hand so that he doesn't have to worry about holding the watch and looking at it at the same time.
or we kind of explain how we are able to see the comic book differently. Kind of be like, you see, this is how it works for us. And I kind of take the comic book from Darius, if
It
that's
kind of
okay with
works
him.
like Taco Bell.
we look through and we see things that it's like they're on a different kind of plane, and I kind of put it in front of him and see if he
Almost
sees
like
something
invisible
different.
ink or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Okay. So roll that with advantage then. So roll it again since they're helping you out in a genuinely helpful way.
Ooh.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Let's go. Good job, man.
So, you look at your watch, and oh, okay. So this is how this will work. You see in a slight flash, like viewing it in the reflection of your watch, but it kind of almost like filters out a little bit in a way that it's like the only thing you're looking at, and you're seeing more of it than you should be able to with how small it is. You are able to see a place with a lot of streamers and pastel and bright colors, tall towers near some sort of
It's Iris's place.
you're not wrong. So it does look familiar. It's actually some of the streamers are the same shade of pink as Iris's robes. And you see kind of this like tall, almost insanely lush green forest behind it and beside it. And you see in that forest a much, much, much younger version of Olron. Who like stands up, draws a bow, and shoots it off into the distance, and as he does, the vision fades. And
Awesome.
I described that to the rest of the group.
yes.
Does Rendor know?
Awesome.
Oh yeah, Rendor knows Allron. Never mind. Allron's on the boat.
Yeah. And Darius, as he explains that, you're able to make that connection that's where Iris is from.
Interesting.
And since I'm actively looking at your notes, Darius, you have it noted here that top end on the map had a place that said it was like standing on the back of a tall tower with a bunch of these flags and streamers, and that next place was creativity in response to others' creativity. So, so there we go.
That sounds like we had to go next.
So,
yeah.
Rendor, do you communicate that like you were trying to figure out where we should go next?
Yes.
Okay. So you're kind of like our little compass. Sick.
Nice.
Rendor, do you want to roll to understand a little bit more about what was going on with the watch? It would be let's make that either an Arcana or an Intelligence check, whichever you want to do.
I will do Arcana.
Okay. Let's call it a... Okay. You don't. Okay, I was hoping for a bit higher. You don't super get it immediately in detail, but you figure it has something to do with the combination of this weird magic your new friends have, and then additionally the weirdness of the time magic that came from the book you tore up. They're like combining somehow.
Okay. Ooh,
This
weird.
is so exciting!
Time magic and the magic of friendship.
Creativity in response to creativity. All right. So.
Before we break out of our huddle, I think
Oh yeah.
based on what happened back in that book, I think while we're sailing, we need to work on some fighting strategies and work on fighting together better.
I agree with that.
Hmm.
And I kind of pull Iris into when I say this because it pertains to her.
Milena starts to cling to Iris's robes too until Iris calms her down and Moon comes. Milena is very
If we're in if we're in this for the long haul, we need to be able to work together as one fighting force.
Can we have like a really cheesy training montage? Like over the course of our travels?
Possibly.
Sweet. I'll take it.
Nice. But then we need to actually figure out as players how we can implement real strategies.
Yeah.
But I'm down for a montage as well.
Iris is gonna insight check you, Rendor.
Okay.
Okay, she just gets a 10. So she's just kind of like squinting at you, and for a second you're not sure if it's her. She's not being suspicious, and you're not sure if it's that or if it's just the bright sunlight or what. But it kind of goes away after a second.
Hard to read.
Yeah, hard to read, indeed. But you know what it is? She sees you wearing her glasses, and she's just like, huh. By the by, I want those of y'all around Rendor to make a perception check or not. You know what? No. What do I want this to be?
Can I ask, did his eye color change at all?
You know what? You get to make the roll then. Roll a d6 for me.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
It did.
I'm trying to remember his eye color.
Ooh, okay. Interesting.
Did we know? Wait, how do you know about that?
Well, the last time.
Because.
Yeah, go for it.
Or, yeah.
Talk about it.
Because we could see each other through the glasses as our traveler selves. So I figure that maybe if Cornelius Knight has a different eye color, then looking at Rendor's eyes we might get a glance of what that might look like.
Interesting. Yeah.
Would you like to describe what eye color that is, Ryan, or should I make something up?
Oh, well, Randor's eyes are blue.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess there's only like two other colors it could be. I guess I don't know what Cornelius Knight really. Yeah, let's just make something up.
Okay.
What the color of Cornelius' eye?
They're like a light brown that probably looks like a little bit bloodshot from looking at screens or something, and they're like a little bit bigger and a little bit droopier than Rendor's eyes. Is that acceptable?
Yeah.
I wait to maybe say something to Rendor individually, but right now I just don't comment. I just kind of squint like Iris is squinting, and I'm like,
Yeah. Darius, unfortunately, you don't notice it either. You're matched Iris's squint, but you don't notice. Okay.
But I do look back to Iris, and I'm like, Iris, what happened back there? We can't let that happen again. If we're not willing to work together, we could get seriously hurt. Not inside of that book.
I'm gonna need you to specify because kind of a lot of stuff happened.
Well, mostly you almost possibly dying and the me almost possibly completely erasing somebody out of existence.
Oh, that nugget. Right.
Yeah.
So
We can't. We have to work together. You know.
I
You can't do
agree.
everything on your own.
Well, I know that, but from what...
Put the
Okay.
pot calling the kettle black, Vincent.
Yeah, you also shouldn't
Pam,
go accidentally almost like wish yourself into non-existence.
why do you think I'm telling you this? I've learned from that.
Fair.
That's something that I don't want to do again. I don't want to. This world is more. I kind of cover Melena's ears, and I'm like, this world is more real than we think, and we can't just let people get hurt like that. We can't. We have to be careful, as you've said in the past, what we do and how we go about doing it.
Okay, I get that, but from the limited amount of research I was able to do, it always goes badly when an oracle stays in a group of people for too long. They always end up getting hurt, and I feel like that will only get worse with... You're all weird.
The,
Forgive me for
the
saying...
other groups weren't us. I kind of like point my thumb at myself.
make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
Listen, Vincent, I would try to back you up here, but I'm worried about what Iris is worried about just the same. Like, I don't want her getting hurt because of us.
I don't want
I
you
don't
to
know.
get hurt because of me.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
why we need to work together.
But
if we keep thinking that we're gonna get each other hurt, then the only way to stop that is to be there for each other and defend each other. That's why we need to work on fighting strategies.
Ooh. So, like, tactics based off of roles and things like that?
Rendor.
She continues
None of
squinting
us
at
know what you're
Rendor.
talking about on that one.
So, Iris, from where we come from, we form into teams all the time. So we just need to know, just like every other sport or any other game that we've ever played, we need to practice. We need to work on our teamwork so that everybody can count on everybody else.
Exactly,
And,
Rendor.
and we want you to know that where we come from, somebody like you is not going to get us hurt.
Exactly, Rendor. Either you're a PC or an NPC. You're gonna
What?
have to decide real quick which one you are.
Okay.
I don't know what any of this means, but Iris.
Rendor understands.
Okay, my objection is not to the idea of being a team. It's this isn't a game to me, and it can't be. And I like all of you. I enjoy spending time with you. But being with you for the amount of time that I have has given me an amount of responsibility that I didn't anticipate previously, but maybe I was always supposed to have it. Because I've always been a little bit weird, and I can't ignore that responsibility now, and I can't make you ignore your responsibility if we have to go do different things. Now, I'm fine with the idea of when our paths do cross, when we do need each other, figuring out how to do that the best. That's fine. But there will be times, if you stay with me, I will be holding you back from what you're supposed to be doing. And if I go with you, there will be times when you're going to hold me back from what I should be doing. You know?
I kind of look at Vincent and I'm just like, I think you of all people could understand needing to leave.
Yeah. I mean, Pam didn't actually say that, but I'm thinking
I did.
like,
No, I did.
oh,
I said
That-
that to you.
That's exactly why I know that we need to stick together. I know what it's like to be alone and think that everything's resting on my shoulders. All I'm asking of you is, if we do have to split up, and we probably will, in those moments that you have to make a choice between calling on us and taking the responsibilities of what you need to do on your own, that you should call us.
Okay. I'm gonna say.
You'll-
Oh,
If you
continue.
don't, you'll. I'm just like, if you keep trying to push all these responsibilities onto yourself, then it's not going to get where you want to be, and you won't realize it until it's already too late.
I just kind of look at the ground.
Roll.
And we all hear this, right?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I kind of kneel down too, and I'm putting my hand on Iris's shoulder.
You're like meeting her eye level. I getcha.
Yeah.
Whoever, I was gonna have Vincent roll another thing. If anyone else wants to add further speech to this, they may before I do that. So Vorgana, Darius.
Add what to our speech?
If you want to say anything to Iris before I have Vincent roll another persuasion or something.
I'm not really on either. I'm
Camp.
like not trying to
You
pick
don't-
sides.
You
right
don't
now.
have to if you don't want to.
Yeah.
And I want to say, and Iris, besides all that, we love you. We want you with us.
Yes. Well, if you want to be with us, you don't have to be with us if you don't want to be. I technically made you come here, so if you wanted to go back, we could try that too.
We know you're powerful and you have a lot of responsibilities. We know that. We accept that. But
Technically, the next place we need to go, according to Darius, is the interpretation of my vision.
That's very true.
There was this place, yes?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Okay. I want Vincent to make a persuasion check with advantage because you've all helped him.
can I metagame? Should I use my switchy switch, or should I just do a straight?
It's up to
thing?
you.
Okay. I think I'll use it because I think this is
Okay.
important. Which means I think it's just roll straight strength.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay.
She kind of thinks about it for a minute. She starts to go to push her glasses back up on her nose, but they're not there. It's clearly like a default I'm thinking about things motion. And then she kind of like sighs and puts her hands on her hips. And she looks at all of you and she goes,
Top end, huh?
Yay.
I can at least stay with you till then. Let my parents know I'm not dead.
You know you're just gonna get stuck with us, right?
That will not happen. You are not the only one with magic and things.
I guess that's true. But you have an Oliver. Right?
Oh my
Do you have,
And Oliver.
So
or do you have
that doesn't
Oliver magic?
that doesn't hurt me to hear. I still don't know what it means, and I don't think I need to.
We will spare you.
she looks directly at you, Rendor, and goes,
And since they're saying it in front of you now, I assume you're also on this carriage. And I'm sorry.
I don't know why you're saying sorry.
Yeah, geez, Iris. Someone's gonna kill him.
she like takes off her
Well-
hat and
What?
points at the gray streak in her hair that has come since associating with you
You're
all.
like 12 years old.
I am 15! How many times
Yeah,
do I have
well,
to tell
what's
you
the
that?
difference? What's the difference?
3 years is the difference. That's
You're a child.
a measurable
You're a
amount
child.
of time.
I
You're a
remember
child.
high school.
Oh my
It
god,
wasn't.
stop.
It wasn't that much different than my 12-year-old
I
experiences.
finished my academic training early so I could do this. What are you talking about? Okay.
I roll my eyes a little bit, not trying to show Iris.
Okay.
I'm like, that's cool or whatever, but
I know you're friends with my brother, so I will let that slide. We,
your brother.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Remember?
Rendor's
Eh.
brother?
No, her
No,
brother.
Iris has a brother. Is everyone forgetting? Or maybe we're in that book too long.
You know,
He was her brother, right? Not like her.
Yeah,
it's
no.
her brother, Marcus.
Yeah.
Marcus.
Marcus is
Oh.
her brother?
Wait,
Yes.
I thought Marcus was Olron's brother.
Oh, that's
No.
no. They're from the same.
I
Marcus is my brother, so Olron is his like. I don't know if he's actually his grandpa, but he's his grandfather. He was our butler for always.
Okay, I knew
This is
that.
news to me.
But I didn't know that Marcus was your brother.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Did I use my Oliver roll yet?
I don't think you did. You used
you
your
did not.
your chaos.
I put out my hand and I'd be like, maybe Marcus wants to be here too.
What?
And,
Marcus is just on the ship.
Yeah.
never mind. I dig my hand and I go like, oh yeah.
You can't-
Like I said, I've been
Oh my
gone for too long.
gosh.
It feels like I haven't been on that ship for decades.
I
Okay.
feel like this island is getting to all of us. Somehow, I think the island even could have been affecting us while we were in the book. So we should really get going. I don't know what it is, but I don't trust this place. We should just take the thing, take
Agreed.
Melena, and go.
Are all of my animals on the ship?
Jacques is with you.
Okay.
You assume your panthers are on the ship.
I need to make sure they are on the ship.
Okay, are you gonna go check?
I just start running to the ship.
Pam,
Yeah, Gregnet, yes?
I remember like last time on DieRole.
What?
I remember that when I was like
Greg, I forgot you existed.
I'm here. I remember last time, or not last time, but before, when I was like doing my bean stuff, I did something and Kronkadonk appeared and then Jacques appeared, but I remember that I could have brought forth your panthers, but they were out and about somewhere doing panther things on the island. So they're probably on the island somewhere, but I do not know where.
Okay.
Perhaps I can summon them.
Gregnet, please use your animal handling to summon my panthers.
Make an animal handling check. What? Was that one of the predetermined skills that you had, or was that a D6?
Yeah, I think he might have +10 to that.
The only thing that Gregnet
makes
has
sense.
that high of a +2 is bean magic. However, because I do agree animal handling is a thing Gregnet is good at, we can use the D20 thing and we can call it a +5. So roll your animal handling check, which is 1d20.
Let's go.
Wait! Before you roll that, can
What?
I like be behind Gregnet and like pull up my hand to like try to do an Oliver roll to like help him out?
Sure. How do you want to help?
I want Gregnet to understand. Keyword there. To understand how to animal handle perfectly.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Nice.
So, okay, roll a understand, which is, you remember D8. Roll a D6 plus 1.
That's why it's good
Veronica.
that we're doing that podcast now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember
Veronica roll. Do I roll anything?
Nice.
So with that, so you just want, Gregnet to be perfect at animal handling, is what you phrase it as?
I guess, yeah.
Well, no, be specific. You got a perfect roll.
I want basically Gregnet to have like a +10 to this and roll a d20. Like,
Okay. So he's
I
still,
would just-
really proficient.
so he
A
still has
plus
to roll.
10 to all animal handling rolls. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
on his character sheet,
give
it would
Craig
be like
that
he
a-
has a plus 10 to animal handling.
Give
Yeah.
Gregnut a
Or-
magic conch that lets him summon any
Yes.
animal. Do something.
I want that to be in the form of a magic conch.
Just make him automatically be able to succeed on animal handling checks.
I mean,
there you
if
go.
that's not too powerful, then
Well-
that would be cool. And
Well,
that could be
Cody.
a magic item of a magic conch.
Okay, Cody already said the plus 10. I'm okay to do
Damn
that
it.
plus
Okay.
the magic conch.
Yay.
Okay,
Cool.
so
Okay, cool.
from somewhere on your belt, hidden behind your tools and
Yes.
things, Gregnut,
Let's
it
go.
apparates into
Oh my
your
goodness.
hand, and somehow you know it's a gift,
Uh-huh.
but it's also always been yours. And you raise a magic conch shell to your lips to summon creatures, and I need you to roll an animal handling check, just 1d20 plus 10.
Gregnut,
Nice.
Gregnut.
Greg Nut.
Is it slash roll?
It's slash roll.
Slash roll.
You got this, Greggy.
Plus 1.
Yes,
Plus 10.
plus 10.
Plus
Oh,
10. Okay. Okay.
sorry, I forgot.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
nice.
Okay. So he raises the conch shell, and y'all don't
job.
don't necessarily hear it. Well, actually, you know what? Yes, you decided it can exactly go, and then you wait a couple minutes, and then coming out of the jungle, your two panthers. One absolutely flattens Gregnut, and the other like leaps
Oh
onto
my
Pam.
god.
And then
Yay!
following
I
after,
run over to Gregnut and make sure he's okay.
You know what? I expected this. It's okay. I've been trampled by many animals before.
and then after the panthers, several like strange birds. A lot.
let's go.
A lot of like a weird thing that you think is a peacock, but has far too large of eyes.
This is what I was worried about. Let's
weird-
go.
Weird cats. Yeah.
Let's start running. Hop on the
Cats?
Panthers.
Playing any more DM, we're out
Wait,
of
what did you say?
I said weird
What did
cats.
you say, Max? No, what did Max say?
Is Steven here?
He means with the captain, a different
Oh,
captain.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the cats, but I sadly
Uh,
go with everyone
The
else.
cats like Jacques have
Aw.
too many eyes. And they have like
Aw.
extra hair at the top of their ears, and when they meow, it's like.
Oh my god.
Oh, never
Let's
mind. Yeah, let's go.
I've heard a unicorn sound like this once.
Gregnut
Oh,
runs on all fours towards the boat. Onward, animals.
All right,
Oh my
so you're all
God.
getting onto the boat.
I ride Gregnut while Ashoka is riding me.
No!
Mount me.
I jump on Gregnut's back.
I mean, you have
I jump on
Gregnut.
Ashoka's back.
Okay, I'm gonna need Vincent and Morgana to roll dexterity saving throws, and I need Gregnut to roll a strength check, which is 1d20 minus 2, as we discussed previously for your character. Uh-huh.
Oh!
Oh
Yeah, y'all definitely beef it on the way up the ramp, and the rest of the party has to walk around you. You don't really get any damage, but you are kind of like stunned, and the animals are gonna get closer to you before you get on the ramp. The rest of the party, you're able to walk around them and get onto the ship. Let's
Amazing.
It was
see.
worth it.
Yes, it was.
I want everyone, as you're getting up onto the ship, to make a perception check. Those of you who failed that roll don't get to make it. So, Rendor, Pam, Darius,
Okay.
make a perception check for me, please.
Are we missing anybody?
I think we're missing Oron, but
Are we?
I think
so.
Oleron was already back on the ship.
Oh, he was? Okay.
What about, what was his name? Dex?
Dex is also back on the ship.
Okay.
Ooh, Darius.
Good job, Darius.
Nice.
Okay.
Wasn't
Yeah,
I thought Dex was the person in the other universe, in the other dimension?
He is.
Dex
That was
is,
that. Mm.
Dex is the person from the other universe. It is Dren.
Dex, Dax, Drax.
It is
Dren.
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 Yeah.
Dren.
what
yeah,
is
It's
yeah,
Dren
actually
just-
Dren that you're thinking of, who is the
Yeah.
navigator.
Dren was fine, right? Because
Dren
Dren
was
came
the
with us.
drab.
Dren is chill. He went back to the ship, and You don't actually know the time dilation between the book and current life. So, Pam and Rendor, you both get distracted, kind of hanging behind to help them up. Darius, as you're all the way onto the ship, you feel like a slight rumble beneath your feet as something shifts in the water.
What the hell?
Oh.
Turtle Island.
Turtle Island.
So, do you notify the group at all?
Yeah, I said, did you feel that? Everybody, did you feel that rumble?
Feel what?
What?
Felt like a big rumble underneath the ship.
I did not.
Okay,
I felt
everybody,
me falling on my face.
eyes and ears sharp.
Okay.
All right. So I'll say within the next 30 or so seconds, you're able to get fully onto the boat. And then as everyone sees you coming on, actually Dren and Ishmael are kind of like, they pull up the docking onto the boat, and they kind of both glance over their shoulder at you. Dren goes, "So you better go talk to the captain if you're done with what you're doing here to figure out where we're supposed to go next, and we'll be going on our way." So,
Hey, Dren,
yeah, what's up?
how long have we been here?
The island?
Yeah.
That's a good question, actually. He's gonna roll, and
Felt like weeks, and I've missed your voice, my man.
I don't hear that often, so I will take that as a compliment. So Dren is going to roll a history check, because he's good at that. Okay.
It has felt like weeks since we've seen any of you. Because it's been weeks, yes.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Good
Dren.
job.
Dren the Fab.
Actually, I feel like we've only been here a couple of days. It was a bit weird. When you came up to the ship, you all went to talk on the beach for a few minutes. And then all these animals started running up.
Good job.
Like what?
Yeah, that you mean what just happened just now?
Oh,
Yeah.
Huh.
After the rigging is pulled up, where's his name? Beans and fruit. Xenor is actually going to kind of come up and go, "Alright, let's get off then, and make our way out of here. We can figure out where we're supposed to go once we're away from this funky place.
It is certainly funky.
Getting tired of sitting in the same ship." And he kind of goes and yells, just hollers down, "Basha! We need to get going, come on." And she kind of like starts to clink her way up and ignores you all studiously and starts to help pull the ship away from the island. I want everyone to... They're good at this, so they make quick enough work of it. You actually see JJ come up and start to kind of use some kind of
JJ.
magic. Oh, the powder monkey, the little Josiah Jr.
Yeah. I was just like, Jake.
Yeah, good old
The one who
JJ.
stabbed me.
Exactly.
Oh wait, never mind. This is the one I think was a drab then.
You see
I
him-
mean, it was unintentional, kind of, but still.
You see him actually kind of start to come up and use some kind of magic to manipulate the water to start to push the boat away faster. And you're maybe
Whoa.
like 30 feet out from where you had docked. I want everyone to make another perception check. And
Oh, boy.
Ashoka, you just see this. Oh,
Ooh,
dang.
Frendor.
I'm looking back at the island anyway. I don't
Mhm.
know if that changes anything, but
Mhm.
I'm kind of like I kind of whispered to myself, I'm like, good riddance to
Mhm.
about my mask.
I was just gonna ask you about your mask.
Okay. You still can. You didn't necessarily hear him say that. Okay, so
Yeah.
So Pam, you're the only one that notices this. There's like another slight rumble, and it makes your stomach feel uneasy, and you're not super sure if that's just what comes with being on a ship again, and just the way that it feels, or if it's something else.
I go to tell Bosch about it.
Okay. As you go on your way to tell Basha, you're slightly distracted because she has seen Vincent come aboard with Ashoka on his shoulders, and her face has just gone kind of pale white, and she kind of goes, How are you there? You're not... No, you're... That doesn't make any sense. Who is that?
Something the matter?
Yes, something's the matter. You're in my room. What are you doing there?
What's
Oh,
the
God.
matter, little one?
Oh yeah.
I am not little, you... And she kind of like gets distracted. Pam, I need you to make a persuasion roll to get her attention back.
Excuse me. Basha,
Can I help by being like, hey, like, you know, she needs to tell you something, or he needs to tell you something.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm
Sorry.
over here.
Yeah, go ahead and take it with advantage, Pam. Okay. It takes a little few more seconds than you would like to do, and in those few seconds, I want y'all to make another perception check. Ashoka,
Oh,
you're
boy.
actively antagonizing Basha, so I'm not going to have you make this, but she is definitely...
Just dancing on Vincent's head.
Okay.
Please stop.
Okay. So that's why Vincent is distracted. Rendor, you're also a little bit distracted because Iris is like not perceiving whatever these rumbles are and is trying to like pull you away to have that conversation she mentioned earlier. But Vorgana and Pam, you now notice that this rumbling is definitely not normal seafaring rumbling, and it looks like you can kind of see the island somewhat vibrating as you're slowly pushing away from it.
it is a turtle island.
Hey guys, let's get
knew
the fuck out of here.
And Captain, make your way to top end.
Yeah. That island, it looks like it's moving. Can we just
help? Can we like help? Like get this thing going fast before this thing crushes us?
Is Basha like listening to me now?
Let's see. You rolled a 16 on persuasion. She is, now that this... Let me actually roll perception for her. If she perceives it as well, you will fully have her attention. I have so many character sheets to use now.
Dangerous? Is Turtle Island gonna, like, is it dangerous? Is it even gonna come after us? Or?
If Dren hears you saying
Did
that...
Gregnet do this? Did Gregnet summon the whole turtle island?
Oh no!
If Dren hears you say that, he kind of... Well, the whole thing about Turtle Island is it's supposed to be dead. It's supposed to be the old messenger for the Titans before there... That doesn't make
Gregnet, what did you do?
Brought back the Titanic messenger.
Let me,
I had to.
let me grab...
What does that even mean?
The world
Greg-
was ready for him.
Gregnet, how do you know what the Titanic is?
I have a message for the gods and the Titans.
Okay, so
I'm
Basha also
ready.
perceives it, so she's fully listening to you, Pam, and she's like, okay, that seems like it's pretty bad. Okay, JJ, we need you and anybody else who can do the same kind of thing that you do to help us move faster and away from that thing. We need to ready our cannons just in case. Everyone to your places, grab your weapons. Do what we gotta do to get us out of here or be ready to fight that thing. Okay. The way this is going to work...
How do we know that it's bad? Maybe it's just moving.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to convince Basha of that? Currently, she's behaving as if it is a threat to her ship and therefore her livelihood.
Yeah, if she's still listening to me, because I rolled that persuasion.
Well, what do you say to her?
Basha, we don't even know that it's coming after us. It could just be moving and shuffling.
Well, let me just put it this way. It's a big enough island and we're close enough to it right now that we just need to get the heck away from it.
Yeah,
it's not going to attack us.
Exactly. We should just try to escape rather than even trying to fight it. It's enormous, for one. So let's just get, as our friend said, get the fuck out of here.
Roll...
Yeah.
Okay. No, go ahead. Say what you're going to say.
I was just... I'll wait till to see if we persuade her, but my next plan is to, like, do, like, a water... I think I might have a spell to, like, help me move water.
So,
let me check.
Roll one more persuasion check with advantage, Pam, since Morgana is helping you, and go ahead and start looking into that spell.
Oops.
Okay.
Okay, one more. Alright.
Okay, so then Darius speaks up and says, so line all the cannons up at the rear of the ship.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Did you not hear what I just said, Darius? What if this island is perfectly fine and it's just moving around?
That's fine. We load up the cannons at the back end of the ship and fire them. We will go forward faster.
Oh.
What if it takes that as like we're trying to hurt it and then it comes after us?
Well, don't aim it at the island. Aim it at the water behind us. Make it go faster. Be like a rocket spell.
I have control water
Okay.
at the
Ooh.
4th level
cool.
spell.
Okay.
Yeah, redirect flow.
Okay. So
cool.
here's what I will do. She is convinced to let you try to move away before she makes it immediately combative. So I will give you kind of as a group, 3 rounds, so to speak, to try and make yourselves go faster to just avoid any kind of conflict with this thing. So each of you in the party can do something within that amount of time to try and make yourselves go faster away from this. I know the speed of this thing, and we'll see if you're fast enough. So,
Question.
yeah.
Can Darius message it?
You can certainly try.
Darius, you can try to tell her that we mean no harm and that we're just trying to leave, and that we're sorry for even being here in the first place.
What if we get back on the turtle and see where it brings us?
What if I cast banishment on it?
Why would I be so mean to this guy? Let's just leave him be.
What if I cast greater restoration?
Oh my gosh, why?
Raise dead.
Voryn already did that.
What's your plan, gang? You have 3 rounds, and each of you can take an action in those rounds to try and deal with this. Tell me what you want to do.
Okay.
Render would like to parkour up and help get the sails out. Good.
Okay.
Okay. Make an athletics check for me, or acrobatics, whichever.
They're both in there.
Okay.
I was just gonna say that I'm controlling water, so I mean I don't know if I have to make any kind of roll.
Well, let me look
this.
up the spell description and see how much water it displaces.
Okay.
Ba-ba-ba.
I'm looking at it right now and I can't really tell. Maybe you can come up with some kind of rule for it.
Until the spell ends, you can control any freestanding water inside an area you choose that is a cube up to 100 feet on a side. You can choose for any of the following effects when you cast this spell. Repeat the same effect or choose a different one. You can flood, part water, redirect flow, whirlpool. Okay, so you can make it rise, part, redirect, or whirlpool. So you would be doing a redirect to make yourself go faster.
Yes.
Okay, so you can do that for 100 feet worth of water per round, which is pretty fast.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is everyone else doing?
I'm just water bending.
That's sick.
I'm like, we need to get out of here. I'm like, my flow is like very water bendy, but like I'm like freaking out as I'm doing. I'm like, let's go, come on, guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what I had in mind I can't do because I'm out of spell slots.
Dang.
Wait, can Darius cast fly on the ship?
Ooh.
Probably not.
Yeah, great idea.
We're just trying to use the wizard spells. I want him to use message.
That's true.
Um.
I want.
Didn't I use it last time?
Use what?
Message.
In what context?
I used that one already.
Message? Message is a cantrip,
Yeah.
so you can cast it as much as you want, so long as the person is within range and speaks the same language as you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Probably might not work, but
You can make an
Yeah, I speak Common, Elvish, and Primordial, so
yeah, you can make an
my only
Arcana
chance
check
is if
primordial.
to see if it'll work.
Oh,
Yeah, you
Yes,
don't.
it will.
Well, that's not what that means. You're checking to see if you know arcanically. With the message spells limitations currently being what they are, this turtle doesn't technically speak in any of those ways.
Okay.
And I want to try to kind of. I get one of the crew members who's not
Okay.
like super busy because I don't trust myself to discern this, but I want to kind of get rid of like surplus stuff that might be weighing down the ship to see if we can possibly get it to go faster.
Okay, so roll a quick investigation check, and Marcus will help you. Also, Render, with your 12, JJ is helping you with the sails. There are like 4 sails in total on this ship, and together you two will get these first 2 up within this first turn. Investigation.
Okay.
So it's going to take a while for it to sort through the kind of the cargo on the lower levels, especially because there's still like the remnants of y'all's last battle with the aboleth down here in part, and you'd have to like open up crates. So you can do it, but you will start that this turn, and you can end it next turn, unless you want to change it to a different action. Okay?
That's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do the first one.
Okay.
Can I go run and find Maud and see if she can help us at all? Maybe if she has some kind of cookie spell.
Sure. Make a quick, either perception or investigation check to just find her where she is in the ship.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
So easily enough, she is hiding down in her room, actively muttering to herself, in a language you don't speak, and she goes ah when you come in. So what do you
Maud?
ask her? Yeah, what?
Maud?
What is it?
We have to try to make the ship move very fast because there's a giant island that's tailing us. So can you help us go faster anyway?
I mean, I can do my best with it if that's what you... Oh, I forgot her voice. Tony. That's what...
Tony!
Tony! Tony!
Quanton! Quanton!
Quanton! Of course, how can I forget Quanton? Okay, so, how important is this? Because I can try a few things. There's the things I can
just come with me up the steps. Let's go. We'll go figure it out together. Let's go.
Okay, you really don't have to be doing... I know it's not your voice. Okay.
Listen, I can't help it sometimes. Sometimes it just comes out, Maud. All right, let's go.
All right. She will go up with you.
I'm just like holding her hand and like running up the steps.
Okay. So she comes out and she starts sorting through a bag of holding that she has with her, and you see her like start to sort through this like insane like collection of magical items. And she just kind of like, so how serious is this? Do I like really need to use one of these? Because these are more powerful.
We need to go fast. We need to go fast. We need to evade. So whatever you got, the strongest stuff you got.
Give me what you got.
Give me what you got. Quanton. I'm sorry, Render. That makes no sense to you.
Render starts having wisdom saves again.
Okay. So she's going to start searching through. I need you to roll a persuasion check to convince her to use what's actually her biggest deal thing in this. Oh my word.
Wow. Nice.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
So, well, if it's really that important, I have this, and she hands you a ring with 3 little gems on it. So this is the most powerful thing that I have.
Okay.
It's a ring that lets you cast 3 wishes.
Oh.
I would rather I hold on to it.
Okay.
But I need you to tell me. Oh, I'm very scared. What do you want?
I immediately give her the ring back. I'm like, I don't want this. Never show me that again.
Okay.
I know it's there, so I'm gonna constantly be thinking about it. But don't ever let me have it.
You said to let me show you the most powerful thing that I have.
It's okay. No, it's fine. Just get us the thing that will get us out of here very fast.
I mean,
I'm glad I know you have that though, because yes, I'm glad I know that exists.
Okay, I'm gonna see something. She does have
wishes,
so many
huh?
Make an Arcana check to see if you know what that means.
3 wishes.
3 Oliver rolls.
Exactly.
So Wish is easily perhaps the most powerful spell in D&D. It is a
Yeah.
How
9th
does
level
she
spell.
have that?
She was
What?
an
She has
Arcana object like collector and seller for
Whoa.
decades.
Mod is the best.
Mod is so afraid all the time. Okay.
Mod, just give me what you got that's gonna make this boat go faster than an island. Do we know how fast this turtle island will move?
Make a nature check to see if you can figure it.
I ask around as well in case if I don't like make a high enough
Okay.
roll.
Ashoka. Well, Ashoka is. You figure that
Am I?
it's massive, so it's fast, but it's a turtle, so it's slow, so it's probably somewhere in the middle. Is what I'll give you. So
Okay, that's fair.
instead of that initial ring, she pulls out a different ring that has like the imprint is hands holding Yellowstone, and she's like, I think we can. I mean, what if the ship just wasn't in the water anymore? That could work, right? Right?
Maud, how about you be the hero right now, and you tell me what you think is best to do.
I think this is the best, but I don't want to do this, and also you have to attune to it. It'll take a little bit. I mean, do we have that kind of time?
What kind of time, Maud?
Like at least half an hour?
What? No, we don't got that kind of time. Maud, do you have something that'll make the water? Do you got something that for normal ship things?
Normal ship things? None of the things I have are normal.
What? Hon, I think this is just you and me, like, naturally.
I am yelling from outside, like, come on, guys, we need to pick it up. Come on.
Tony, okay. All right. Do you think that Darius would be able to help you pick something that's appropriate?
Well,
he's a magic dude.
Okay, okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, I forgot how much money I gave her. Okay, I need you to I need you to roll a luck roll for me. Because she does have something actively attuned to her that could be helpful depending on what she had stored in it. A 14. Okay. Let's see, what level spell was this? Well, she would have, Okay, I can use this one that I've already got on. I had it enchanted by another mage and then I just attuned to it, but I don't know if me using magic above my level will hurt me or something, so...
Honey.
So I just need you to make sure that I don't, like, blow myself up afterwards, okay?
Okay, how do I do that? Can Darius help me with that? I don't want you to blow up.
Okay, I will say that this conversation will take up the extent of this turn. She will actively... agree to do this with you. She just wants to make sure that someone will potentially heal her after if it goes sideways.
Okay.
Who else has not done a thing? Rendor has done a thing, Pam has done a thing, Vincent has done a thing. Vorgana.
has done it.
Yeah. Ashoka, what are you doing?
I'm standing at the very edge of the ship, probably waiting to dive in the water.
Of course.
Vincent, do something!
I thought he was still on my back. I don't know how he got
so
there.
Too.
You just turn around and he's about to jump.
No! I use an aboleth tentacle to wrap around him and pull him back.
Unfortunately, if it
do
is as we have discussed, then you would be on like the bottom deck of the ship, and he would be on the
Yeah,
top.
no, that's...
No.
Ashoka, is this genuinely what you are planning to do?
Yeah.
Bruh!
Terrible.
All right.
Why are you doing this?
I have a plan.
Okay, whatever.
All right.
Are you gonna feed yourself to the turtle island? Alright, I'm gonna mute myself.
All right, turn two.
Honey knows.
Turn
Honey
two.
knows
Turn two of this plan. So you're 100 feet away, thanks to Vorgana. The island is
Nice.
actively moving now at a slower pace than that, but it is still moving at you. What does everybody want to do? Vorgana, are you going to continue to do that?
I just, yeah, can I just have also a chance to also be like, is anyone going to help me?
Absolutely, you can. Everyone's like arguing and running around beside
Yeah,
you.
like, please.
If
It's
you
like, well, it's me and somebody else, right? JJ's doing
well,
it too?
JJ went up to help Rendor with the thing. If he hears you calling for assistance, he will come down and try to help. But his water movement is so much piddlier than yours.
I'm like,
But he will help.
I'm like, you know,
You
if
said you needed
Rendor
help?
doesn't need the help, but
Yeah, I'll help you. Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
That might be helpful because no one else.
Is there a way I
not
can help?
not to be critical, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Darius, did you get to do something on the last turn? I apologize because we talked about you.
Oh
didn't
yeah, I
realize.
don't think.
No, I
You
did not
did.
do anything.
Okay, well, before we.
I wanted to put the cannons at the back of the ship, but
Oh, okay. You
do
know,
I?
you could have told Xenor to do that, and he would have gone and done that. So we can say that that's what happened.
Nice.
So now, for this second set of the turn, go for it.
I don't have my book of spells I have.
Oh, okay.
Do I have anything that I can help move the water around?
Let me see.
Or is there a way I can help the guy who's moving the water?
Let's see. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Nice.
Cloud of daggers, not in this instance. Shatter, no. Fly, no. Fireball, no. Lightning bolt, nope, that's a fighting spell. You roll an Arcana check for me. Because you actually have the same spell that Maud is considering using.
Oh.
Ooh.
So get a 15. Alright.
Hey.
Nice.
My dude, you got telekinesis. You can lift this boat
Yeah,
off the
boy.
water.
Yeah.
Woo!
Which is what
Cool.
which is what Maud was planning to do.
Go talk to Maud.
All right, let's go. What do I need to talk to Maud for?
I mean, if she's gonna use the same thing, you guys can work together.
Okay.
Okay. Come on, Maud.
If we both it'll be like tugging on a rope in the air. It's not, you just go ahead and do it. You're more practiced with this whole magic thing, so, you know.
Maud, believe in yourself. I mean, if you think Darius can do it on his own, but you should believe in yourself.
I absolutely think he can do it on his own. He's a wizard.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so you're gonna cast telekinesis as a 5th level transmutation. And the rest of y'all as you're running around the deck, Vincent, you're with the help of Marcus able to like toss some of the non-essential stuff into the ocean, which is just like scrap metal and stuff that they thought they could sell for money when they got back to land, which is what Rendor had made a shield out of before, but he has that now, so we don't need it. So off the ship it goes. Rendor, if you don't mind, you're like continuing to affix the sails, and you're watching as Vorgana and JJ are pushing the water. And center of the top deck, you see Darius surrounded by Maud and Pam. Everyone on the top deck kind of looks down and sees as Darius kind of starts to cast from this like massive glowing light from the center of his like wizard staff, and with like a flourish in the air. There's like a different kind of shiver that shakes through the boat as this like kind of purple light sparkling energy kind of
A warp field.
yeah, shoots around the ship and lifts it into the air by like
so cool.
60 feet. So you can do this for 10 minutes.
We're Peter Panning over here.
Ooh.
Yeah. And as this happens,
Rendor.
Rendor first Taco Bell, now Peter Pan.
and now the okay. So to move it beyond just lifting it, we're gonna have you make an ability check with your spell casting ability. Or actually, you know what? This is going to be a check with your spellcasting ability. So roll 1d20 plus your spellcasting modifier. Which is...
Which is?
I'm checking for you. which is a +9.
Nice.
So roll
Cool.
1d20 +9 for
I go to throw something off the ship, and I look down, and I'm like, Marcus, is the ship supposed to fly?
that. I mean, not usually. Oh, heavens, that's who this is.
Also, Marcus, you're Iris's brother?
Yeah, I
Since
thought
when?
you. I really thought that you like knew that from before. Remember when
I
I
don't
was all
think any of
concerned
us
about
knew this.
Iris?
I knew that.
Why didn't you tell us, Pam?
It didn't come
I
up until
know.
like 5 minutes ago.
We can say that y'all ran up to the top deck of the ship to dump stuff off the edge, and now you're all like watching this. So a 13, since it's not an unwilling creature, it's a ship. It will move. It'll move. Let's see. How fast can you make things with the telekinesis?
Can I give Darius advantage? Because I'm...
Instead of water bending, can you
Mover.
airbend?
I might have something like that, but I'd have to
And-
use another...
Can Ashoka airbend?
Oh. I mean, did
Ashoka-
Ashoka jump off?
Ashoka jumped off the ship.
When
Oh
it started
my
to raise out of the
God.
water?
No, because none of the other objects that they threw out did.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. Huh?
Oh wait, are you talking about Ashoka?
Yeah, so did you jump off the ship at the start of the turn when it started to raise out of the water?
No, it was when everything else was being thrown overboard already.
Oh, okay. So, after you're at like the front of the ship, Vincent and Marcus would have come up towards the back to just like tip metal into the ocean, and at the same time you hear that hit the water, you're gonna go and dive in. What are you
Okay.
doing in the water?
Swimming towards the island and waving up at them as they fly away.
Why?
What is your swim
Goodbye,
speed?
dear friend.
Are you still
Probably
in Bosch's
slow.
room?
What?
Are you still in Bosch's room?
He doesn't
I
know
don't
what
know
that
who that
means.
is.
Oh.
That's
Or
what Basha
she's-
said.
She said, yeah.
Okay, but okay. So the speed on telekinesis is you can move at 30 feet per round. Since it's above and you already had a 200-foot distance from this creature, that will be useful. However, its movement speed is 50 feet per round. So you will be like above the water 30 feet. If you want to continue or add anything onto this, feel free to do that. Think about that for a second. Ashoka, what are you doing?
I'm swimming towards the big island.
What is your speed? Probably 30 feet?
I got a speed of, where do I find myself? Oh, 50 feet, 50, speed 50.
Oh, right, you're a monk. So you're actually able to like swim almost immediately since you're swimming at the same swim speed in directions toward each other. Like in a flash, you're back up on the edge of the island as it's moving with this turtle beneath it. I'm actually going to need you to make a...
Why?
I'm
Do
actually
we
going...
just let this happen, or?
That's up to you. Ashoka, I'm going to ask you alone to roll initiative.
Did anybody see this happen?
Everybody make perception checks.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god.
Okay, so 8 got
Hey, how do
one
I roll
faster than
initiative?
you. So
You're good.
Oh, okay.
What are we rolling? Perception?
yeah.
Yeah.
So were you trying to
Yeah.
be sneaky as you jumped off, Ashoka?
No.
Okay. Then I will say that yes, y'all would have noticed this.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, especially Darius. You're like in the middle of raising a ship out of the water, and you just see this old man go boop, off the side. So the turtle did get one above you in initiative. It's going to try to bite you as you make your way towards it.
Oh no.
Can I, as this is happening,
Okay.
Let it come.
can I give Vincent the flying carpet and tell him to go retrieve Ashoka?
You may. Do you still have the flying carpet?
Sure.
You do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. So
If you so desire, here you go.
I did have an idea for an Oliver roll.
Ooh, okay.
The flying carpet might be more efficient.
take 23
Oh.
damage,
Sorry,
Ashoka,
what?
as you swim towards this
Ashoka.
turtle island. Jacques, please. You swim towards this turtle island, and all of a sudden, this like big, watery pair of eyes come up to look at you, and then the next thing you know, there's just like this snap as it lunges and bites into your shoulder, and you're held in these like massive jaws of this turtle.
This was expected.
Hey, Nick, as a player, like, what do you want to happen? Do you want your character to survive, or?
Well, I want you to think about who you just asked that to.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you want him to like get out of this situation, if Rendor has it, I'd be willing to use a chaos roll to like, I don't know, reverse time for you so that you're back up on the ship or something.
Ashoka has a role of his own.
Oh, okay.
Has an idea for.
Ooh.
Okay. If it's able to be used.
Okay, so what's the plan here, gang? Vincent has been given a flying carpet. Everyone is watching this in astonishment. There still could be a better speed between these two objects, and now Ashoka has been bitten by a giant sea turtle that was supposed to be dead. What's the move?
Alright, Mom, you got anything to help us go faster in the air?
I could also,
You got any speed potions, any speed spells, any air
potions
things?
You don't use potions on boats!
Well, you know.
Give me a second. She's gonna look through her stuff once again. Let's see.
Can I look with her?
If I use my rod of lordly might and extend it all the way over to Ashoka so he can grab it and I can pull him back onto the boat.
How long is that rod? Because there's like 200.
It's as long as I want it to be.
There's 200 plus feet. Is that true, or are you just saying that because you don't have your notes, sir?
I don't have my notes, but I do remember it being as long as I need it.
Did you like use an Oliver roll on that?
I'm not sure. I think it's in the description. It can go as long as it wants.
Let me see. Rod of Lordly Might. And Pam, yes, you may assist. Roll an investigation check at advantage for her because I'm typing things. So just use your own investigation.
I want to see what Ashoka's
plan is.
Oliver roll is
Me
before
too.
I do anything.
Yeah.
Did you see with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm curious too. What he's got up. Yeah, my investigation sucks.
No.
Okay. Well, if it can if it can understand words, I could tell it to just stay there. But I don't know if that's worth anything. Or I could shape water with your friend to kind of like push it back. Or that's just what the little boy was doing. I don't know. Or I could thunderclap and hit the turtle, and maybe it would die.
No!
No, is that
Maude,
what we're
don't
going for
kill the
here?
turtle!
I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I'm so
And
nervous.
maybe kill it!
I don't know. I thought it was dead to begin with.
I can thunderclap it and maybe kill it!
Oh, you know what? I can use gust. I can use gust to push.
You have gust?
Yes.
What does that do?
It's actually not that strong now that I'm looking at it. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I'm doing.
God, I love you so much. Oh my god.
Maude.
Yes.
If I'm using levitation to move it up out of the water, can you use levitation to make it move forward faster?
Maybe I was just worried about I was just worried about our telekinesises like intertwining with each other and making it worse.
She does.
I could use a wall of force. I don't know if that would work. No, that just makes like an actual wall. Oh, Darius, how do you read these things? I can summon a draconic spirit if that would do anything.
Carefully.
Oh my gosh. I'm
You
okay.
got this, Mod.
Maud is overwhelmed at all times. I could cast planar binding. Would that do anything? Oh god.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm dying. Okay, Maud, listen. You just take a breather. We will think about this. Just sit down and
I
take a
could
breather,
banish
okay?
it.
What'd you say?
Mod, you sound a lot more stressed out.
What did Maud say? Oh no, we lost her.
No, that's fine.
Lost her.
I could cast banishment. Has anyone suggested that one already?
That's true. Maybe we should see what what good old Ashoka is up to.
Oh my gosh, I have control water. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god!
My goodness, Mod.
But wait, we're not in the water anymore, so that won't do anything. Ah!
She like curses in halfling for 3 minutes.
Okay. We'll let her cool down. We'll let her cool down for a second.
I just found out that Mod is a halfling. I didn't know that.
Oh, I'm dying.
Cool.
Well, she's actually a dwarf. She
Maud,
can
you got
speak
this.
halfling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
Gotcha.
speaks common and dwarvish and goblin and halfling. Those are the
Amazing.
languages most used in business in Portland. Oh god, why did I ever leave Portland?
Aw.
Poor Maud.
It's okay.
Okay.
So
I just yeah. Just
She's-
sit down, Maud.
desperately trying. She will do her best to find something that will help.
She's got this.
Let's see. What else is everybody else doing? Or is everybody else just like waiting either for Maud to do a thing or Ashoka to do a thing?
I definitely want to see what Ashoka does,
Yeah.
but I guess from Vincent's perspective, he doesn't know that Ashoka's gonna do something, so
I'm gonna do something.
oh, okay. Well, I guess I know that.
Let's see.
So yeah, I just go to the back of the ship and look down at Ashoka, waiting for him to do something.
Grab the
He's just such a
stick.
baby. Ashoka smacks it away.
Let me. Oh, that's the other thing I was looking up was the rod of lordly might. Okay. Oh, why isn't Google being slow? No. Rod.
Ashoka, what are you doing?
Save yourself. I'll
Ashoka,
hold
it is
this
your-
beast, huh?
It is your turn in combat against the turtle. What would you like to do? Are you going to attack it?
I cast my Oliver roll.
Okay. What do you want to
Or
do?
whatever it is that gets me to do a chaos roll. I don't know what the difference is.
The Oliver roll is to do a thing. The chaos roll is to
Yeah.
like re-roll a roll you have done that you want to fix.
All right, then I'll do the Oliver roll.
Yeah. So what's up? What are you doing?
I want to summon my true form, my Almond Raw 5 times the size roll.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Go ahead and roll. Okay, where's my list? Are you doing this off of will, hope, memory, bond, curiosity, or understanding?
Will, I guess.
Okay, so that's gonna be 1d6, please.
Oh, God. Oh,
Was Ryan here when almond roll was a thing?
1d6 plus something, what?
No, it's just by itself.
All right, here we go. Almond Raw.
Alright. So you watch Old Man Render, you who I'm pretty sure have never seen this happen before. In the midst of thinking you're finally getting kind of a handle on the weirdness that is this group, you watch as this tiny old man turns into like a of course that's what you're gonna do. I called it the messenger of the old gods. This like tiny old man kind of like grows into this Exodia looking thing. Amun-Ra, who is like at least, I don't remember the size class, but I'm gonna say like at least 60 feet tall and like 20 feet wide. You describe what you look like, Amun-Ra.
Well, being the fact that I said 5 times the size, I'm now, what is 60 times 5? Let's see, carry the zero. 60. What is that? The zero. That's
350 feet?
350 feet tall.
Wow.
And I'm basically, I'm sun-kissed, and I have glorious rays for hair. I have a full head of hair this time. I got an ankh, because, they got those. I got a falcon head.
The 5
That's
instead of the
awesome.
6 is what's leaving you with the same old man voice. That's what it is.
And here I am. This is me in my full glory. I have a tunic. I ain't got no shirt on because we don't need them.
Because we don't need him.
So, yeah, Rendor, you just see this happen.
Now, Randor specifically, behold the true glory of the gods.
Rendor specifically.
So when you grew in size, did you break the turtle's jaw?
No, it is still
Really?
snapped onto your shoulder.
But being the fact that I'm a god, I feel nothing.
You still took 23 damage.
All right, I didn't feel it though, but I'm bleeding profusely.
Your nerves are deadened. I will grant you this.
Behold, God that bleeds.
Okay. Alright, so is your full action to turn into Amun-Ra, or do you also want to attack or push back this creature? What's your game plan here, my friend?
My next action is to push the boat as far away as I can.
Oh.
Therefore, sacrificing my own life.
No!
Oh my god.
What the heck? Why did you have to go in front of the turtle to do that?
Okay, so...
You know, in retrospect, it seems a bit contrived to have done so, but here I am.
Didn't we just talk about working together and not doing this kind of stuff?
I was not part of that conversation.
Yes, you were. You were on my back.
I'm fully your sibling, and you're about to kill yourself.
Get out of my dreams.
Okay, so there is one
thoughts.
problem with your plan, Amun-Ra, and that is that the distance between you and the ship is 200 feet now that you're at the same place as this turtle. And I do not think your arm span is...
Does my leg reach?
Does your...
Push the turtle.
Does your leg reach? Does your leg reach? Pam, do you want to scream that off of the side of the ship? Does your...
Push the turtle!
PETA will be all over my back if I go around pushing turtles, girl.
Okay, so does your leg reach?
You can do a ballerina kick.
You did say 350. I'll make it an attack roll. What's the armor class of the ship? You know what? It's not.
No,
isn't
just
it?
Push the turtle into an opposite direction.
Like rotate the turtle around.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll get confused and just continue swimming that direction.
Okay, so roll 1d20, and I'm gonna call, if it's like a kick attack, you're a big boy, so I'll say it's like a plus 12. I'll say the other downside of rolling a 5 instead of a 6, you're only gonna be able to keep this form for like, to take like 3 actions with it. So this will be your first action.
Alright. Bam.
Alright.
Nice. I guess.
Okay, and the purpose of this roll is not to harm the ship, it's to push it further away, correct?
Okay.
Correct.
So, how many feet would this push it? So I guess that would be equivalent to damage, but I understand you don't want to do damage. So, roll a D100 3 times, and we will add those together.
Yeah. Okay.
So 62.
Nice.
Only.
You could do 3D 100.
I could, but that's
94.
fine. Shabam. Ah.
Wow.
94, 106 feet, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. 106 feet. It's now fully out of your range. You can't kick it again. I'm gonna say that's the end of your
Nice.
turn. Unless you want to try to move.
As I propel the boat forward, I intentionally lose my balance to fall, hopefully onto the turtle.
So with the turtle still attached to you, you're trying to like fall in such a way that you like
Try
like,
myself free, yes.
flip-
You have the right idea.
flip over onto it.
Therefore forcing its jaw to unhinge.
Okay. Okay.
I thought this all out before I took this action.
Oh my god.
Okay, so normally to quote unquote break a grapple, it would be a full action. However, I technically didn't have you roll to make it be a grapple. I just thought it would continue to be biting you because it's a turtle. So with that in mind, I will allow this as your like bonus action. So roll. What did I give you as strength before? It was plus 12.
Infinite.
No. Where is this creature? On my tabs. Come here.
I'm to break a snapple, because it's like a snapping turtle.
Oh my gosh.
Did you guys hear that?
I'm gonna go get some Snapple tea. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Okay, so then that's going to roll your strength against the strength of its bite. So we're both going to be rolling 1d20 plus 12. Whoever wins will determine if your flop detaches it from you, okay?
Alright.
So 3, 2, 1. 16. Yo!
Oh!
Nice.
That was double!
Nice,
Oh my gosh,
nice.
it's midnight. I did not realize how late it was.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, gang. This is going differently than I thought it would. I thought you would be fighting a turtle. You have dedicated a lot of time to not fight a turtle. I am okay with this. Okay. So you successfully break the grapple. The ship is like over 300 feet away from it now. 50 feet versus 30 feet of movement. If y'all can figure out within the span of this like turn that you're in how to get yourselves up to that 50 movement speed or higher, you will be golden. So what do you want to do? That's the end of Ashoka's go within this set of turns.
Can we talk as players? Like, Ashoka, what's going on there? Like, Nick, do you want us to just leave you behind, or?
Can you just like run after us and swim or something?
If I was there, I'd hold your face while I tell you, I will always return.
What is happening?
Does not answer my question.
Now give your forehead a little kiss. All of you get a
Okay.
little kiss.
No.
I'm like, whatever.
Are you really? Are you truly really? Like, whatever?
I'm like, you're leaving us, bro. This is messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, you guys left me for 30 years. But
You
trust
did
me,
not.
Ashoka always has a plan.
You literally turned into a stone statue, and
I was
you did
wooden.
that to yourself, friend.
It was survival.
But you're saying we did it to you. Literally just said that.
It's been 30 years. I don't remember well.
Oh my.
All right, well, listen, hang on. Once it's my turn again, because of initiative and such, then I'll just run at y'all.
Okay, so what are we doing here in the boat? I don't know what else to do since we're currently levitating.
Yeah.
Maud finally goes, ah!
Jump off the boat with me.
I think I found something.
Maud, what you got?
I found the air equivalent to the water spell, I think.
Girl, this is your moment. I grab her by the shoulders. This is your moment to shine.
I can only do it once because it's the one spot in the ring it's higher than even I should be able to use.
Do you want somebody else to use it? I don't know.
No,
Can
I'm
somebody else use
attuned
it?
to it, so I have to do it.
Then you got this. You gotta believe in yourself.
But what about the... He just turned into a big, gold, shirtless
Don't
person.
worry about that. He'll probably be okay.
I run over and I'm like, Maud, 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 Maud.
Mod.
Mod.
I'm trying to
Mod.
not understand what was
Mod.
happening there. I thought you were
Mod.
trying to get my attention for a very long time. Okay. All right. If you're all sure about this, and she like looks at y'all as a group, and then she's
I think
going
you
to.
got this.
Okay.
My life depends on this.
Greg Nut.
Right. Is that not what you need to hear?
No, Greg Nut.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Her hand is shaking so much. Her like tiny wrinkled dwarven hand with like the veins.
Maud, listen to me. Listen to me, Maud. What you're doing is absolutely insignificant.
Greg Nut.
Like,
No.
Greg Nut just turns around and gives like Pam a thumbs up, like, yeah.
No, Greg Nut. Stop.
Oh God.
You know what? You're right. You know what? You're right. If you know what? I lived my whole life doing nothing. I'm gonna do something. And she goes to the edge of the ship, and she holds out her ring, and she's gonna cast Control Winds, and
I like hold her by the back of her shirt or whatever she's wearing, just in case.
Perfect. Okay.
Greg grabs your little poncho just in case.
Thank you.
I grab Maud by the other shoulder and also holding the flying carpet in my other arm.
Okay.
Good. Okay, so she is going to cast Control Winds from her ring. It is a higher spell than she currently has access to as one of her own. So I am going to make her roll a... So it does the same thing kind of that Control Water did in this instance, where it like pushes with that 100-foot cube of the element. And she is going to roll an Arcana check to see if she can control it. So it's
Let's go.
3 levels above the current level of spell that she has. So I'm going to call it a DC.
Wow.
Come
13.
on.
Come on, Maud.
She doesn't
You got this.
to Arcana.
You can do it, Maud.
Come on, Maud. I believe in you.
Okay. Boop.
No!
Oh no.
Okay.
Can we give her advantage with our moral support?
God, that's
Maud,
Well, maybe
Maud,
like
Maud,
Vorgana
Maud.
can Vorgana give her
Maud.
advantage? Like
That's
since
true.
he had the water spell?
Whatever. What do you guys want to try?
Water
How
spell.
far are we off the ground? Can I help her with the water spell?
You're like 30 feet floating up in the air because that's the amount of movement telekinesis can do in a turn. She's trying to manipulate.
Are there clouds that you can manipulate, Vorgana?
Are there clouds? Do I see clouds?
Did Ashoka give his chaos roll?
Oh.
To Maud?
Oh.
Yes. In my last moments of life.
Oh my god.
I will let you give your chaos roll to Maud. Roll a
Chaos control.
Roll a D. Roll a
Oh, no.
1d6 for me.
1d6.
Also,
I yell out. I'm like, Ashoka, if you don't come back, you're dead. I'll kill you.
And Ashoka just smirks and like lifts up his glasses like in an anime, and he's like, "I'm already dead."
Okay, so she gets to reroll with advantage. That's what a 5 means.
Let's
as
go.
that. So
Nice.
1d20 plus 4.
Thank you, Victor.
Roll 1, 2.
Okay.
Go!
Cool.
Hey! Oh.
So she looks out, she starts to tremble, and she's almost about to like blast herself off the top of the ship with this like gust of wind. But then she like catches a sight of the sun glinting off of this new golden form of Ashoka, and for a second she sees it like twitch into just like something about the old man comes over his face, and he kind of gives her a look like, "You got this." And then she points the wind closer towards his face, and then y'all shoot back in the air another 100 feet away from this thing. It'll keep going for as long as she's able to hold concentration on the spell, which will last as long as she doesn't get hit, and it's too far away to hit her with anything. So in this way, you have successfully disengaged from this now. Real live sea turtle. And I think...
Does it look like Star Wars where we do like light speed? The ship just like goes, like disappears.
Beautiful.
For flavor, yes. In actuality, no, but that is okay.
All right,
And
I'll take
I
it.
think that is where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Whew.
Is
Damn.
the Shuka just gonna stay dying with the turtle?
No.
We can leave that as a cliffhanger for next time. I'm sorry we went
Oh.
that long.
That's okay. We started
All
late,
right.
so I don't mind going over.
Yeah.
So, good job, everybody.
Good job.
Yay!
That was
I can't
great.
believe Ashoka died.
Stop.
You don't know. You literally only took 23 damage, and you're in like an altered form of being. So shush.
Yeah, but I already had damage, so I'm down to 20 hit points.
Oh no.
Sorry, Ryan. What were
Jeez.
you trying to say? I saw your thing lighting.
Oh no, I was just saying, thank you for the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yes.
playing.
Good game.
Thank you.
Like I said, sorry for going late.
Burger King.
Burger King,
Burger
Taco Bell.
King.
Sponsor
Taco
us.
Bell. Toys R Us. I look at Rendor and I'm like, Toys R Us.
I don't know why I always think there will only be one wild thing. Like I thought the Voryn stuff would be. No, that's not the most wild thing. Oh, you say. But yeah, good job, everybody. You're off the island.
Yay!
Yay.
Cool.
Huzzah!
All right.
We did it.
I think that's enough of a cliffhanger in and of itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do y'all?
Where's?
Yes.
Do I still have my rod of lordly might? He just knocked it away. He didn't knock it out of my hand.
You're right. It would just be like dangling off the ship at this point.
Wow.
Like still in your hand, but just kind of like, you know, like when you shake a pencil. It's doing that.
That's so mean.
Like smack.
The Rod of Lordly Might is maybe what he actually ended up kicking from the ship since it was sticking out slightly farther. So it enabled the push.
Nice.
So yeah, more things unraveled, more questions to be had, more adventuring to be done. You've collected another shard of Oliver. You've done a great many things, my friends. You've collected another traumatized NPC. You have an NPC to PC potentially. Yeah.
Yay!
Nice.
Many things. Yeah. So I hope you all had fun. I don't want to
Had
keep
so much
y'all
fun.
too much longer. So do y'all want to say your very special sign off?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Who would like to count down?
I'll count down, but I'm not going to be joining. So
Okay.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And
that's
just how we roll.
Good night, everybody.
Yay!
Thank you all so
Good
much.
Good
Good night,
night!
y'all.
Night.
We love you.
Good night.
Thanks for watching.
R.I.P. Ashoka.